All right, hello, hello. Let me get a ad going, and then, to be honest with you, I gotta clean the cat's litter box, so I'm gonna be AFK for a bit. Do people still say AFK? I still say AFK, so I guess that counts. I am going to be AFK for a few. All right. Oh, hey, it's apparently my affiliate anniversary. Happy affiliate day for me. I don't think I'm going to be celebrating. I'm not a I'm not a passionate enough streamer for that kind of thing, I think. That'd require putting work into it. And while I like you guys, I don't like you guys that much. I think I've said that before. You're my lazy hobby. My more difficult hobby is my book review blog. That's where I spend actual effort. All right. So let's get this squared. And then cleanup time, because that's going to get really smelly. Okay, so you spend the whole evening on the stairs waiting for me, and now you're hiding? I guess that's fun for you, cat. And yet, if I go upstairs for a snack, you're going to be back on the stairs waiting for me. I know how you work. That looks fun. Okay. Alright, here we go. There, put that over there. Okay. Alright. Alright. Here we. Oh, I thought I was setting up a ad. I guess I was not. Oh well, too late now. Oh, when did someone follow me? Someone apparently followed me yesterday. How nice. Not sure why, but welcome. All right. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Reminds me, one of these days I'll go into an utter rant about how useless Goodreads reviews are. The single worst book I ever read had a 3.5 on Goodreads, whereas a very good book had like a 2.5. Infinitely better, not a racist native rape fantasy pastiche. Nope, an actual good book. Oh well. Oh, that I like that. Someone I was trying to look up how to pronounce an author's name, and apparently someone did post a wanted author name pronunciation database. Like I was reading Scion, the Joan D. Is it Vinge or Vingy book? I don't know. Or for that matter, C.J. Cherry or C.J. Cherry. How do you pronounce that? Vingy. I'm sure there are others that pop into my head. I do know how to pronounce McCaffrey, I think. Lackey. Tanya Huff. So a few of my favorite authors I can pronounce, but other ones not so much. Not so much. Hmm. All right. Now where the hell am I? I have too many things open. Oh, I've hit my starting soon TM screen, probably a while back. So let me start. Ah, yep. Yeah, I am actually an affiliate. I've been. I don't do anything, so I don't blame anyone for not noticing that. Affiliates when you get a certain amount of followers and average views, and you can monetize it, which is why I do run ads, but only at the very beginning because I can't bring myself to care that much. Sorry, this is not this. There are some folks that they create these marvelous productions, and you're looking at it going, okay, yeah, you've clearly made this into like your actual job, and I respect that a lot because, of course, they're fun to watch. That's not me. I don't have the patience. I don't have the design ability. I don't have the showmanship. No, no. I much prefer this to be my quiet hobby. Honestly, I've been tempted to turn off affiliate entirely, if that's even a thing you can do. I think there are a couple perks I'd want to keep, though. But one of my favorite streamers, Mr. Crappy, has never gone affiliate. So he seems quite happy. Much bigger audience than me, but again, I'm not sure I really want the big audience. Of course, I say that having a small audience. It's one of those things where it's like, well, I don't know if I'd really want $1 million. I'm never going to be in a position to get $1 million, so it's so of course I can say that. Now, if someone offered me $1 million and was like, you have to do X for it, well, that might depend on what X is, to be perfectly honest with you. So, it is possible that at some point, if the opportunity arose, but the opportunity has not arisen. So there you go. All right, let's see. Let's get rid of the carpet. I have looted the treasure, so now I think I have to go rescue my dad. I hope he's. I hope my fictional dad is worth rescuing. I'd rescue my real dad. I'm quite fond of my real dad. I don't know if my character's fond of his dad. All right, I will do whatever I can to see His Majesty the Sultan safely returned. All right. Do you have any idea as to where they've taken him? The most likely place would be to the Temple of Eternal Flame, hidden deep in the desert. My actual 1 year streaming was probably around the 3rd or 4th of this month, maybe? I'm not sure. I started it not too long after I finished my National Novel Writing Month thing last year. I did not do it this year, too busy. Though now I think I really should have. Maybe I'll just fix up my 2022 one. That's the one with the necromancer who's very bad at being evil. Alright, hidden? How may I find it? I don't know. They must use some kind of marker. I bet I know what the marker is. How long ago did this happen? Alright, yes. Escort me safely out of the palace. So, back in here. Now, around here is a rose on the ground. This module is called the Desert Rose. And I couldn't find a reason for that rose to be there in the past. So I'm going to hazard a guess that said rose is where my dad is. Or at least the temple is. But first, let me go to this fucker dude with the shop and see if I can sell and or buy something. Because I'm not sure I've got all my stuff back, to be honest with you. I found most of it, I think, but I'm not sure I found all of it. You honor me with your presence, Emiris Tali Ishak. Oh, well, now he knows who I am. Not sure I like that. Excuse me, but did you happen to see my father, the Sultan, or any Eternal Flame cultists lately? The Sultan? No, I'm sure I would have noticed him. I did, however, see some of those cultists a few hours ago. They were heading due west. What did they look like? Small group of men wearing orange robes. One of the lead cultists had a tattoo on his left arm, a long-stemmed red rose. Ah, well, there we go, there we go. Alright, let me shop with you. Alright, I have 728 gold. That is not a lot of gold. I have a few gems I can sell. I try not to sell diamonds just because I find that if there's going to be a gem used in a quest somewhere, it's usually a diamond. So I try to keep those. That said, I got a fuckload of traps that I could sell. On the other hand, I might want to keep the traps. It occurs to me. Let's sell the leather armor at least. Ah. Do I want to identify the... Well, I mean, I can't do anything if I do... Oh! Hello! Whoa! Okay. Maybe I should learn how to use traps. Maybe I should get something that'll let me fucking identify shit. Well, I guess I could sell one of these and make up for all the money I'm spending identifying them, but because I can't use them if they're not identified. I feel like I might be able to kill a dude with these traps. I hope I can kill a dude with these traps. Look at this, 6,350 gold for that fucking trap. Epic fire, holy shit. Okay, well the traps I stole from from my fucking dungeon, those are fucking good traps. And these are not good traps. Alright, well, I had just enough to cover that. You know, that might be fucking worth it. I don't know. Can I learn to use traps? I might try. You'll need some pretty good set trap skill items. Well, I mean, my set trap skill itself is not bad. So, I think I could do some damage with these. I've been keeping up with my set trap, I think, haven't I? Let's see. No, not that. Yep, my set trap is at 20. I think that should do it, yeah? I guess we'll find out. Alright, sir. I'm going to go save my dad. That feels like the climactic end of a module, really saving my dad, but who knows? Maybe there'll be more to it. I don't know. There's a sequel, by the way. I'm not sure. Did I install the sequel? I'll find out. Do 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 do. Gotta stop singing that song. Nice. Yeah, Goodreads is totally fucking useless, though. I enjoyed the one who decided that Cat from Scion and Vangiel from The Last Herald Mage are exactly the same kind of easily tortured twink heroes, and if that was like a genre in the 80s. And it's like, well, it's a genre now, dude. Oh, I think I found something. It's like, yeah, sorry, the long-suffering twink character is just kind of a thing in all fantasy. It's actually one of the reasons I read it. But really, I don't think Cat and Vangiel have a whole lot of similarity, except for they're easily tortured. But, I mean, Lackey liked to torture a lot of them back then. I was actually a little sad that that the last Valdemar book didn't have a lot of hurt comfort type stuff. Especially since they started pulling in stuff from the Wind Rider Unchained. Like, suddenly you have, like, Shadow Dancer and Star Singer, and it's like, well, there's a famous book where the heir to the throne is captured, and and they have to rescue him. It's like, oh, this should be promising towards the end of the book, especially since it starts becoming clear that the heir is Wind Rider, but under another name. Oh yes, this will be fun. And then there's the big climactic battle, and it's like a 2-second rescue scene from a mid-battle capture, not even a good torture chapter capture. It's like, ah, maybe she ran out of energy. Still, it's like from the lady who wrote Vaniel, Talia, Alberic, even, and that's much later. I was expecting something a little more, I have to admit. But overall, the book was good. I'll have to reread it again, maybe in a few weeks, when my expectations have settled a bit. Because that's always the problem, is that sometimes you expect a book to be A, and it turns out to be B, and since we're really hoping for A, you're not judging B on its own terms. You're judging B for not being A, and you're like, oh, well, this wasn't very good. I'm sad. And then you reread it with fresh eyes a couple weeks later or something, and you're like, oh, actually, this is pretty good. It's just not A. So I'll have to reread it, knowing it won't be A, and see if I like it, because there were parts I really liked. So I think it has a good shot of being my A or B. I've kind of lost my train of thought there. Is that different? Well, I wouldn't go that far because, as you've said, you've got a really bad combo there listed: chocolate orange versus clementine with hot chocolate. Whereas I think this could actually be good. It's more like I went into it expecting a hot chocolate and got a fruit juice, and it's like I can't really judge it as a fruit juice right now because I was really, really hoping for a hot chocolate. And it was, it's cold and it's, a winter day, and and I spent a lot of time going, oh, I can't wait for that hot chocolate, and I get the fruit juice. It's like, well, this isn't a hot chocolate. I think that's really what's going on here. Now, whether or not it's a good fruit juice, ask me when I'm in the mood for a fruit juice, and I can figure that out for you. Right now, not so much. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time and reread it. That's one of the reasons I really like my book review blog, is because I try to pick the books when I'm in a receptive mood for them. Because I do get to pick my books, of course. So it's like I pick ones that I remember vaguely. It's like, well, I remember this being bad, but I'm kind of in the mood for something bad. So we'll see if it's enjoyable bad or not. So that part's easily controlled. I am a little anxious about that book was telling you about, Rashke, that's coming out in May because it's the end of the series. If that doesn't live up to my expectations. On the other hand, though, every time I pick up a book of hers in that series, I'm always like, will this live up to the ones that came before? And then I read it. It's like, well, this is absolutely over the top, a little bit insane. The main character's getting utterly punished by life. Yep, oh, and the purple prose is immense, and everyone is beautiful and suffering tragically. Yep, this lives up to it. I don't think I've heard of Beware of Chicken. I mean, there are some times when the thing's just not that good or not what you're looking for ever, but I don't feel that way about the Valdemar book. I just feel like it's not what I was really. Well, I kind of got my hopes up once those two characters were introduced. I'm like, oh, this should be really, really. And then it wasn't. And I was like, oh, well. Now I got to reread it knowing that my hopes are not going to be satisfied in that respect, and temper my expectations. But it was pretty good otherwise. There were a few other things too. It's like there's a point where the son's talking about his father's like long running issues, and it's like, well, I hope the companion can help him with that. And it's like, well, that'd be great if he did, but it never really gets talked about. Maybe I should not have tried to kill this guy because this guy's really tough. Let's see how much. I want to kill him once and just see how much experience I get for killing him because I'm feeling like it's not going to be worth the effort. Oh shit. And if it's not worth the effort, I might just sneak past him next time. There we go. There we go. Stop hitting me with a fireball, you asshole. God, improved evasion's nice. Oh, hell. Just let me know if you're worth killing, please. You're harder than I expected you to be, so now I'm wondering. On the other hand, you're a fire elemental and I got a cold sword, so let's fuck this up. Except maybe not. Alright, next time I'll fuck it up. And did I save? I did not. Well, that's fantastic. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright. But did you eat clementines with hot chocolate now? I do feel like that's a weird decision. Sorry. I mean, no judgment. A little bit of judgment. No malicious judgment. Alright, let's go. Alright, How long ago did this happen? Okay. Ah, you did. Ah, I thought that was just a metaphor, but nope, you really did. I'm sorry. That seems like a bad idea. Well, it was an apropos metaphor and a real thing. It's funny when timing works that way. It's like you'd be thinking of something and like some sort of topic, and then someone will say something that's very similar to the topic you were already thinking about, and you're like, that's very funny. Okay. Alright, I'm going to sell that one, just to make room. Alright, now let's look at the very expensive traps. My goodness. I might not have enough. But I can't use the traps until I've identified them, so... Okay, and now I have no money. I think I got them all though, so... Alright. Now we will talk to this fellow. They look like... Thank you. Alright, now we will save. I know, right? That is true. Alright, I do still want to find out if that guy's worth killing. I'm gonna guess no, because I have to say the combat EXP has not been great for this module, but that's okay, because I don't think that's the point. But it does make me want to see if it's worth killing that guy. I mean, I did take out those cultists, but primarily I did that just so I could steal their fucking book. Different cultists. I think. Do 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 do. The weirdest review on Goodreads was the one who was talking about the book. It's like, so is this supposed to be a young adult novel? Because it's young adult, but it's like, or the characters are the right age, but it's really, really dark. And it's like, this book was published in 1982. The young adult genre, as we know it, was not really a thing. And also, there are some pretty dark actual young adult novels. So I'm not really sure what they mean by that. It's like, I have not actually read that many young adult novels, but I know, like, the whole post-apocalyptic genre is a thing for young adult novels. Thank you, Hunger Games, and the like. Actually, I kind of think that we could probably thank Battle Royale for that, but still, I mean, you do your own thing. They're all good. But it's like, that's pretty fucking dark. Like, I'm not sure what they're really talking about. I mean, even Harry Potter is dark in some ways. It's J.K. Rowling is terrible, so honestly, I would kind of recommend reading something else right now. No judgment towards people who love the series, because you do, as I said before, it's like, you love a series because of what it does for you and where you were when you read it, etc. And sometimes because it's genuinely very, very good. J.K. Rowling is kind of terrible, and she's making money off of it, though, so I would recommend reading something else, personally. When she dies, go back to the series and enjoy it. Or if she, well, that's kind of mean. Or if she comes to her senses and stops being quite so horrible, then go back to the series. Who knows? There's always hope. Sometimes people can be really awful and then they eventually turn out better. I do like the music. Alright, now this is a good place to save. Now let's try to kill that guy and see if it's worth killing that guy. Because he's tough, and I don't want to die. Alright.
This is too easy.
Oops, I need to be facing the other direction before that works. There we go. Hello, wizard. Break your line of sight. Shoot you with a thing. Hide again. Shoot you with a thing. I do like that sneak attacks work even if they know you're there. Like he can shoot me, but I can still hit him with a sneak attack. Except I miss. I still think it shouldn't. Missing should not pull me out of stealth mode. I realize it does, and it's probably for the best, so I'm not power gaming. But still, I don't get to power game very often. I'm not a competent enough player for that. So let me have this game. Oh hell. Ooh. Hi. Well, that's a disappointing one. On the other hand, I've got him near death, so clearly I needed to pay attention more. That's true. Sometimes I wonder how much I really suck versus how much I'm just not paying attention and I should be. It's like, if I ever got myself a diagnosis, and if I got prescribed, what is it? What are they prescribing people these days? Adderall, Ritalin. And when I was younger, it was Ritalin. I think it's Adderall now. Would I be a better player? I suppose it depends on if I actually have ADHD. I kind of assume so. I suppose that's true, but it's not like you can see exactly where they're coming from if they're hidden. Stop interrupting my rant with logic. No, you can use logic. It's okay. Fuck. Damn it, an air element. No. Fucker. Get over here, you fucking asshole. Your AI is being weird.
There's more with
Your AI is actually kind of acting like it's got intelligence. Did I accidentally install Tony K's or something? Because I did not intend to. For fuck's sake. I just want to see if it's worth killing this guy. Come on, you asshole. So anyway, like I was saying, I don't actually know if I would be diagnosed with anything anyway. It's like, I've sometimes suspected, but, you know, never had a diagnosis, so take that with a grain of salt. Son of a bitch! He was fine before, but now he's really hard to hit. Seriously? What? Well, I'm rolling terrible too, but still. Come on, hit him, you little fuckhead. No, you asshole. I'm gonna end up dying again, and he's near death. I should be able to fucking finish him off.
this usually works.
42 points remaining.
I need a better weapon.
Okay, how many of these can I hit him with? There we go. Okay. How much do they give me? 47. I mean, that's not terrible. It's not great. I know, right? I kind of have that thought too. Like, an evaluation, if it gets somewhere. I mean, my entire basis for thinking I might have the illness is that other people who have related illnesses have said, yeah, there's something wrong with you. So whether that's you found a hidden trapdoor using it. You discovered a network of caves beneath that the Brotherhood of Eternal Flame has apparently been using as a lair. Find your way through to reach your dad. Okay. I think I might pop my head up and rest though. Yeah, yeah. On the other hand, though, well, I don't know how it is in Canada, but here, really, enemies nearby. Really, you fuckers. Here, I don't know that I want to. I don't know that I want a pre-existing condition on a record that, depending on how my country's healthcare system stacks up in a couple of years, might end up being an issue. I'd like to think we're moving in the right direction, politically speaking, but that may just be wishful thinking. So, well, I killed that dude slowly, so that's good. Let's go back into hiding. Hmm. Yeah. I've always kind of been borderline. It wasn't until law school that it really became a problem, and I really saw, like, it was a real difficulty sometimes to get anything done. But, well, it's never really been to the point where I've been too concerned about it. Maybe I should be, but there we go. Alright, let's murder that guy. If I can. Or not, because I can't fucking hit anything. Did I buy any arrow bolts? I got a decent amount. I could probably keep killing him. Hello. Hey!
Usually
Oh, he's got the fucking damage resistance. Of course he does.
need a better weapon. There's more where that came from.
7? Really? Is it worth it for 47 XP? Probably not. But then again, the fireball spells were nice. No, we're gonna reload. Fuck that shit. Alright. If you use missile weapons, don't forget to stock them in. Hey! It's a tip that actually loaded. Nice. Oh, that one does not. Hey, check it out. I'm on my... I like the thought that I'm resting on that thing, because it does look very comfortable, I have to say. Alright. Let's see now. Let's go see if we can murder that guy. And whether or not it's actually worth it. Probably not, but I'm still going to try. So I'm thinking that seems like a significant area. I mean, I'm guessing, but it does seem like it might be a significant area. Air hoof is sharp, acrid, and heavy. That said, I'm not sure I think there's a stairway up that way, so...
There's more.
Really? Couldn't even get a decent sneak attack? Damn it, the AI is good. There we go. Stop casting spells that make sense, dude. Ah, damn it. And now he's gonna fucking summon something. Because the game likes to make me miserable sometimes. Hello, sir. I did some damage.
There's more where that came
I
from.
thought I had weapons finesse.
This is too easy.
God fucking damn it. What's with these fucking rolls? 4, 9? You asshole. And of course now there's a fucking air elemental. Of course there is. At least the other one I got him to near death before he's summoned. Fucker. There we go. Ah, hit him twice apparently. That's not bad. Come on, you. See, I get I get your point about the missile ammunition flying past your head, but I feel like if I miss stabbing you, you should not see me. I should at least get a roll to try to see if I stay in hiding. No, fucker, stop. Oh, well, actually. Ah, shit. There we go. Fucker. 13 doesn't hit your ass? 13's actually not that bad. It's actually a 22 total, so... You fucker. Come on. At least we're getting through his damage resist. Stop hitting me. You fuckhead. Stand still, you fucker. Ouch. A 2. Seriously? Yeah, at least I made it through his damage resist now. There we go. Except there was more damage resist. Damn you. On the left side? Fireball spells. Alright. So what's up this way? There is something up there. Can I make it across? Probably not. Not this way. Do. Shall I step outside and rest again? These things don't seem to come back, so maybe. Ow. But I'm immune to poison, so yay. Hello. Hey, dipshit, get the fucking potion, please. We're right here. It is in range. Get the potion. There. Thank you. Stop that. Thank you. Alright, so let's go back. And rest. Or waste a healing item, but I'm gonna rest. Dad can wait. Yep. Nah. That's fine. It's a fair point. I just dislike any interpretation of the rules that's not to my advantage. I mean, the whole reason they make the rules is because they think it makes a reasonable approximation of how it would work, with game elements too. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are a few versions that I dislike entirely, like the idea of giving men and women different maximum strength levels. It's like, yes, I will agree. In general, cis men tend to be stronger than cis women, and honestly, I think it's true even. But it's not universal, and you are playing characters that are exceptions for so many reasons. So, just let me make my 1800 lady. You fucker. So what, Mike? There are women out there who have lifted buses off of children. So, if I want to make that woman as a D&D character, fucking back off. But that's okay. I think I read somewhere even Gygax went back on the idea of the different strength things eventually. I actually saw someone though who had the nerve to say, "Well, if you're going to make a well, if you think a fighter needs to be 1800 anyway, you're clearly missing the point of a good fighter." And it's like, dude, fuck off. If you're going to make an 1800 guy, I should make an 1800 woman. If you're not going to, then it's no skin off your back whether or not I do or not. So back the fuck off, you asshole. That is me arguing with a fictional person that I saw once, whose argument I may be mischaracterizing entirely. I do that sometimes. I don't know if you've noticed. All right, we're back in here. There we go. And I suppose I agree with your point of view, except for one thing, which is that I clearly have magical stealth that allows me to stand in front of somebody and disappear. So, I think that the normal rules for breaking stealth that makes sense should not apply. Exactly, exactly. I mean, sometimes not even a chainmail bikini. Maybe we'll be dressed like Galadriel from Rings of Power, which I really like her armor. Um, but that's our business. There you go. I mean, look, I will admit, on average, it's probably not that realistic. But that's on average. I don't see guys playing 19 Dex characters who can outflip Simone Biles, so there you go. And I'm using different different stats for different variations because I can. Who needs consistency? Certainly not me. In fact, to bring up my book review blog again, because I have a longer review I have to do for tomorrow, and I'm like, oh god, I love the book, but that's going to take forever. So I keep bringing it up in conversation to torture myself, basically. Is that one of my favorite things to do is to criticize one character for something and completely give a pass for a different character. And I'll own it. I do it because I like character A and I don't like character B, so character A gets a pass. But it is funny. It's like I'm a blatant hypocrite. All right, back to stealth. Hello, sir. These rolls. Look at these fucking rolls. Why are my rolls so terrible? 9, 2. Seriously? 4? I need better dice. 2. I need better dice in this game. Let me roll with my actual dice, please. 4. Look at these rolls. They are terrible. And now he's got his fucking armor reduction. 1.
There's more where that came from.
Why are you giving me such terrible... 6! Why are you giving me such terrible rolls, game? This is wrong. And mean. There we go. That at least worked out pretty well. You did some damage. Oh, stop summoning things. Oh shit, and it's water. He's gonna drown me. I hate water elementals. Water elementals are the most badass. I do like that he's casting sea invisibility. I don't like that he's apparently smart. These guys are smarter than most of the NPCs. Look at his spell selection that makes sense given the circumstances. I disapprove. I hate water elementals. I mean, that's true, but I think what that sort of thing misses a little bit. While it is true, obviously there's a great college. I think I've seen that college humor video. Behavior is creepy or sexy depends on how attractive you think the person is. I think that's true in a sense, but what I think it does oversimplify is that the reason you find someone attractive has to do with a lot of factors. So it's like, yes, I might be okay with George doing something and not Frank because I find George attractive. But probably the reason I find George more attractive, has to do with, well, some of it is appearance, of course, but some of it's just the way George treats you. And so you're dealing with this greater context. So I George might say something that's a little sleazy, and I'll be like, ha ha, ha, oh, that George, because I know how George generally acts to me and to other women and or female adjacent people. Um, and be like, okay, well, George doesn't mean it. George is really confident, and it's it's funny when George says it because I know he doesn't mean it. Now, leaving aside that we don't know a person 100%, so it is very possible that George absolutely does mean it and turns out to be a jerk ass. But leaving that aside for the moment, George being more attractive than Frank could have more to do than just being physically being hot. Though, I mean, that does come hand in hand because a lot of times that does come with a certain level of confidence, and confidence usually tends to work better than nice guys. So, it's all complicated. In my case, a lot of it depends on how much I like the character in general, though. And a lot of it has to do with the author's skill, or sometimes just whether I find the particular traits amusing. Like, whether I'm talking about um, Drist or a different character. Well, no, because that's not fair. I actually do think Salvatore is a decent writer. And while there are quirks in his writing that don't appeal to me, they're not quirks that I think are indicative that he's a bad writer. It's just the traits of Drist that come to mind most often annoy the shit out of me. So, whereas if you give me someone like the main character of Jenny Wirtz's novel, massive monster novel set, his traits come out, well, hilariously in a way that makes me laugh. And I find with favorite characters that a character can tick every box of what I like in a character, and I might still not care for them. And I realized this by watching NCIS. Because I don't like Gibbs on NCIS. This is nothing against Mark Harmon. It's not even anything against the show because I like a lot of other characters on it. But I really dislike Gibbs as a character. And this is notable to me because one of my favorite character types in general is what I call the broken soldier archetype. Um, I like the characters with the military backstory with trauma, and I like the characters that have this element of social maladjusting or trying to relate to the world through a lot of the unconscious toxic masculinity of their backstory. Well, I think it depends on the context, though. And, I mean, what series you're reading of his, though. Because, I mean, I would say personally that The Servant of the Shard, the Artemis and Triri series, is really good. Like genuinely good. Ah, that's fair. That is a good lesson in general. Don't Quality is not necessarily the same as likability, and you can like something that's not great technical sense. But I do think even at his worst or weakest, I don't think Salvatore's a bad writer. And I think of this notably because I think a lot of it depends on the context too. Like the Icewind Dale trilogy is not great, but if you read other D&D books that were published around that same time, like for example the Avatar trilogy, you realize no, actually in comparison, this is coherent. This is good. I think a lot of the problems that Salvatore had early on, and this is just my guessing of it, is that there was a particular formula I think that they wanted the authors to follow. So I think that he did not do well in that particular formula because you notice all the books published around that same time followed that same formula, and a lot of those other. I mean, the Avatar trilogy was published under I think a bunch of shared pen names, so God knows who was actually writing those. Whereas later on, you have Troy Denning and so on, and they're usually half decent. They also did like some expanded universe Star Wars novels, and they're readable usually. Um, but like I have read other other books under that pen name that were much more readable. And so I do think a lot of it's constrained by what it's hard to tell, I think, a lot of times what when you're dealing with a shared universe owned property like D&D, like Forgotten Realms, like Star Trek, like Star Wars, and you're reading the books, how much of the quality is a reflect of the author's skill, or how much is like what's expected, like what they were given as a project outline. Hmm. Well, that's true. I haven't read very much of his original stuff. I've only read Forgotten Realms stuff that deviated away from his normal pattern that I thought was good. Hmm. I still think his best is the Artemis and Triri trilogy. That was with Jarlaxle. I honestly think that was his best written stuff, and and that could just be because Drist annoys me. um, but I think with Artemis is less restrictive of a character. I think maybe so you can do a lot like he doesn't have to hit the hero beats the way Driss does. And I mean, I like heroic characters more than I like anti-heroes in general. So the heroic beats are not in and of themselves bad, but I do feel like sometimes there is more freedom when you're dealing with like something that's not the main character, maybe. I have no idea if that makes sense. I think he's serviceable. He'll never be my favorite author. He'll never be my favorite author. But I think he is serviceable, he has good ideas, and he has decent follow through. So, and that's all you really need for. Like, a lot of my favorites are not. Well, unless you're talking CJ Sherry, however you say her name, which makes me feel bad that I don't know how to pronounce her name because she is possibly my favorite author ever. She's brilliant. So, there's that. The Foreigner series continues to be incredibly readable. Except I haven't read the most recent book where her wife has co-authorship, and I'm actually a little this is awful to say. I'm a little anxious about that because I have to reread some of the early actually that's what I could do because I really do want to read the most recent one. How is my memory for the other ones though? Cuz I'm not sure I'd have to at least reread Convergence, Emergence, Defiance. When she switched over the titles from the or to the ents, I kind of fell behind. Which is a shame because Visitor had such an amazing twist that I genuinely mourned the fact that I was the only person I know who read the series as far as that. I know other people who like the earlier books in the series and would read that far eventually, but I was the only one who had gotten that far, and I'm like, I need to talk about this with someone. Oh my god, it's Earth! It's Earth! Sorry, that's a spoiler. Ignore that. Ah, shit, I'm dead. Because I'm not hidden, that's why. Fuck. Okay, well, I fucked this up because I was babbling. 1 second. Sorry, anyway, ignore that bit. Um, the thing is, I've read her wife's books, and I liked them. Well, I remember liking the Ground Ties trilogy, which actually I should reread because she got the rights back and redid them. So I should reread them. I remember liking them. I remember of her other series though, The Rings of Lightning or whatever the hell it is. I really liked the first book, but I didn't like any of the others after that. I think because I really disliked the dancer character who ended up being like the main love interest, etc. And I'm like, but the character is so fucking obnoxious. And that kind of spoiled it. Where the first book, where the story was about the dynamic with the three brothers, I really liked. And then after that, the middle brother, who I did like best, ended up being the central character and in a romantic relationship with the other character who annoyed the shit out of me. Somewhat partially inspired by M. Butterfly, apparently, and it's like it didn't work for me. It wasn't a I don't think it was a quality thing. It was just I was just like no. Ah, crap. Hiding. So I'm interested to see how, because the most recent book in my favorite series ever has the wife as a co-writer. That said, they're married, so probably probably she's been like unofficial co-writing for a long time, because that's how it usually works. It's like David and Lee Eddings. Apparently, he'd been trying to get her listed as a co-writer for years because she helped with a lot of it. That's not it. Here we go. Have I read Anne Bishop's Dark Jewel books? I have actually not, though I'm familiar with the premise. It's one of those that pops up every so often in fanfic series where they like really oversimplify the premise to go, "Hey, what if our favorite characters had jewels?" It's kind of like the Sentinel series, which is hilarious to me. The Sentinel was this really kind of crappy action show from the 90s. And I enjoyed it very much because I like that sort of thing. But the premise was that the dude had super senses, and was essentially like a genetic throwback. And had this anthropologist partner who was kind of unofficially deemed a guide, who helped him figure things out and tested the senses in a way that that really kind of resembled BDSM scenarios. But that was why I watched the show. um, anyway, it's like fans created this really complicated. Oh no, they're actually both part of this whole system when really there is no thing that's a guide in the actual show. That was just what they called the character who was helping him. But there was never like any official position like that. But they're like, well, what if sentinels and guides existed in these other universes? And it all became very complicated. And people will write those stories without ever having any idea of what show the premise is based on, which I think is amazing. Yeah, it was really crappy, but but for whatever, it was very slashy. That's the one thing. And it was one of the first series I can think of where the actors really at least one of the actors really kind of played up with the fan base which was a thing that would happen in the 90s. Not so much now, because now there's more direct fan creator interaction, which is not always a good thing, I think. But way back when, the guy who played the lead would come to conventions and make jokes like, I think at one point he apparently, this is like third hand, heard from, apparently at one point asked the fan base to write more stories with his character on the bottom because his partner was getting the guy playing his partner was getting self-conscious. And I thought that was hilarious. Did he actually say that? I don't know. But it does sound like something that actor would say because he has a very entertaining sense of humor. Anyway, though, I'm tangenting. The whole thing is though that fanfic writers really would take the concepts that were half remembered from the show, like shove them into a blender and then apply them to all sorts of other shows. Like here's a Hawaii 5 fic, but there's sentinels and guides, and it's like, okay. And all these other things. Nowadays, the Sentinel and Guide thing became less. Now it's the ABO fuckery, which I'm not really a fan of. I say, and then every once in a while there'll be one version of that where I will read, but we're not going to get into that. It's just the fucking werewolf trope from I think it was Supernatural real person fan fiction originally, just kind of ate the universe, and now it's like, let's read Omega fic, and it's like, all right, fine, please stop. Fandom doesn't listen to me. Oh, I'll explain that to you sometime, Rashke, but I'm not going to explain it on stream. For one, give me a sec. I need to reload because I'm sucking right now. For one, the actual explanation is rather X-rated. Yeah. Near as I could tell, and I was around for the origin, but I wasn't in the right fandom. Among other things, kind of. Essentially, I think what it was this really odd idea, like, already there was an increase in like werewolf types. Like for some reason, shifter werewolf romance novels and such were really big. and the whole idea of alphas and so on. Even though actual werewolves or werewolves, actual wolves don't actually have that structure. They've like disproved that like 10, 15 years ago. But anyway, leaving that aside. And it just kind of went everywhere. And but they lost like the wolf part of things and just stuck with the what if the humans had these character like had these sexual qualities that gave them these particular roles and physiologies, and it's like, you mean like being cis male or cis female? No, but they're all men. Okay. Except sometimes they're women. Okay. But it's really just an excuse to put really, really rigid gender roles on characters that don't normally have to deal with that shit. Okay. Also, there's nodding. What? I don't know why the nodding still exists. But okay. It's kinkfic. It is what it is. And I will say that every once in a while I will read one. And it's hard to explain like what what will lead me to read a particular one is really hard to explain because I actually find the premise really kind of borderline misogynistic sometimes, though it depends on the author. But there is some really interesting world building possibilities with some of it that I will end up reading it after all. But I have very, very particular tastes for it. And really, I only tend to like it in, like, in stuff where they're actually kind of exploring the rules a little more. Like, I weirdly enough, there was one for The Walking Dead that I thought was interesting because it was like, okay, well, all right, we've got these sort of rules anyway. How does that work if you're the leader of this makeshift community, but you're in this role that's like female, but like taken to the nth level in terms of societal acceptance and so on, and that gets a little bit interesting because I mean that in a way is an element that was early on in the show. Great exploration of the tropes. I believe it. I don't need to see it because I've seen my own version. I've seen it with my own eyes, but it is fun. I think. But I don't know. I find it only really interesting if we're dealing with a property that already deals with that element. And then when you're thinking about it, though, then if the property's already dealing with that element, why do you need the alpha, beta, omega stuff? And that's fair. I don't know. I've got a lot of incoherent thoughts on that. But it is interesting to re-examine the Rick Shane dichotomy of season 1 and season 2 of Walking Dead, and in terms of traditional stereotypical masculinity versus not, and and I think there's a lot of really interesting analysis in that, on its own right. So that I would read an ABO for, but because I do think that kind of plays into that element anyway. The catch is, since the element's already there, why bother? I don't know. Well, sometimes the porn. The internet is for porn, after all. I don't know. It probably doesn't help that I am myself ace, and pregnancy squicks me out like something awful. Anyway, it's like I find the idea horrific. So I'm not inclined to read that. Oh, hello, Obsessive. You caught me at the right time where I'm talking about something incredibly awkward. So hello, Raiders. How are you? The perfect time, yes. Pregnancy is terrifying. ABO fic is sometimes good, usually bad, and the internet is for porn. There you go. Hello, Obsessive Repulsive. How was the Lego stream? Did you end up finishing? Hello, Demonic Intellect. How are you? Thank you. I have done absolutely nothing of worth with my year as affiliate, but I'm okay with that. Now I'm trying to kill this fucker. I have played exactly 2 games on stream. Ever. No, 3. I have played 3 because Hillsfar counts as a separate game. And I didn't finish the other game. Someday I'll go back to it. But honestly, I didn't think it. I I wasn't. I didn't play it in an interesting enough way. The other game. I am still. You finished it. It's glorious. Awesome. Awesome. You made a VOD, right? I'll go check out the VOD later. Cause I couldn't watch you today because I was watching Spenguli with my family.
I need a better weapon.
I don't know if you guys have Spenguli where you are. It's this. It's kind of like a poor man's Elvira, only without the boobs. And they play. Sounds like a New Year's resolution, very possibly. Get Svengoolie boobs. Hello, don't eat the squid. For the record, my subjects are quite tasty. But technically speaking, I would like to clarify, I am not the king or queen of squids. I am the concept of monarchy among squids.
Too easy.
Alright. I am... Without the boobs, what's the point? The movies. One of the I think the guy's retiring soon. Could be. I think Spenguli's well, I don't know if he's actually retiring soon. He's older than he looks, and he's been apparently doing this stuff for like ever. But they've been having a test out supplemental characters thing, so I'm thinking that he's kind of auditioning an eventual replacement. Kind of like when you had Ken Jennings popping up on Jeopardy when Trebek was still alive. And you're like, I think he's gonna end up hosting eventually, and then he did. So did Maya Bialik, who I liked. Fuckhead. Thank you, Robert Douglas. There we go. Killed that dude for a whole whopping 47 experience points. Still. Did he give me something good? 3 fireball scrolls and 70 gold. You know what? I'll take those. Thank you, Robert Douglas, though. I appreciate that. Anyway, one of the new side characters is a sexy lady who is kind of like a low rent Elvira. That kind of seems kind of mean. She seems pretty entertaining. She doesn't quite have Cassandra Peterson's knack, though. But I suppose Cassandra Peterson probably took a while to develop that knack. So we'll see. Oh, there's another one I can murder. Let's murder that guy. Slowly, carefully. Shit. And my health is dreadful. How much healing stuff do I have, or do I want to run outside again? I might want to run outside again. Fuck. Alright, let's run outside again. Oh yeah. Elvira's great. But I mean, it's worth remembering that Elvira has done this for like ever. So, of course, she's developed a lot of talent, a lot of skill and such. So the new girl on Svengoolie might develop similar skills or not. So when I say she's not quite Elvira level yet, that's not necessarily an insult. Just an observation. I did not know she was married to a woman. Good for her. No offense to any men out there. But no one's man enough for Elvira, let's be fair. Oh, for fuck's sake, I just need to rest. Where's the fucking scorpion so I can kill it? There it is.
Too easy.
Oh, I don't want to waste ammunition. Let me murder you so I can rest. Really? Thank you. There we go. Die, you fucker. There we go. One day I will do my Ultima Series Marathon, which will be funny, because there are some of those games I actually haven't finished. We'll see if I can do it. Someday. Anyway... As Manny Pacquiao? How do you pronounce his name? Beating the giant scorpion in the movie he did? I will have to watch that. Giant scorpion movies sound fun. Tonight's was Undead, which was a 1957 Roger Corman movie that oddly enough, did not involve any zombies, which you'd think, but did not. I quite liked it. Pacquiao or Pacquiao? Pacquiao. Okay, I see, I see. Yeah, that makes more sense. The Q in there. Pacquiao. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. One day I will learn to pronounce everybody's names. And then they will change the English language just so that I am wrong. Someday. Yeah, I was earlier on. I was babbling slash bitching about not being able to pronounce my like sci-fi writers' last names, like Joan D. Vingy or Vinge. I think it's Vingy. I'm probably split the difference. Always be wrong. Ah, it's nighttime, Rushke? Okay, have a good night. Leave me here with these animals. No, just kidding. I say, and then everyone. Oh, for fuck's sake! I forgot he was there. All right. Why am I so bad at this? Because I have no attention. Oh, fucking hell. All right. Let's go walk up to him and stab him with a sword. So, one of the things that you may notice is that my fighting style in this particular game is to hit things and then hide real quick. So hide usually doesn't work like that, but I have a level of Shadow Dancer which allows it, because Shadow Dancer is really fucking cheap. And he's walking too fast, so I'm going to shoot him. Oh, fuck, there's two of them. Alright, I'm going to fucking die. Alright, good night, Obs. Have fun. See you later on when Igor gets to Torment Stick. If nothing else. Possibly see you before then. I'm probably not going to be streaming tomorrow though, because I have my book review blog that I have to do, and Sunday is my giant chapter of the giant book day, and that takes me like 4 hours to do. There's just so much to make fun of. I love that book very much. It is ridiculous. Alright. Time for you to die. Thank you. Hiding again. Because I am cheap. And exploit things. Stop killing me. Oh no, not that guy. Is it air at least? Yes, it's air. You don't want it to be water. Water is the worst kind of element.
This is too easy.
Hello, sir. Please stop running away. Shit. Stop seeing me. Okay. Alright. Fuck. My rolls are terrible tonight. Okay. So anyway. I kind of lost my train of thought. I think I was talking about pornographic fanfiction before when you guys came in, but I forgot what I was saying, so no more of that. Stop chasing me. This fucking elemental. The problem is, these guys actually have fairly, like, I don't know what's up with the AI, but a lot of what they do actually makes sense, and it's really annoying. Like, they can't see me, so they cast see invisibility. I mean, I'm not invisible, so it's actually not... Fuck. I hate these guys. If it weren't for the fact that I really want his fireball scrolls, I would not kill him. I would just move on with the plot. I'm gonna run out of fucking ammo soon. How much do I have? Got one more stack. Here's hoping. Let's go melee. Let's go sneak up on him and hit him with a melee sword. Ah, shit, he found me. That's what I get. Nope, dead. Alright. Where am I? There I am. Alright, this is gonna be a while. Alright. On the plus side, though, my carpet is awesome. Sadly, I don't want to bring it into battle, because I will get blood on it, and that would be sad. Let's hide again. Okay, so that's the temple. That's where I want to go. I mean, I could just sneak past these guys. Maybe I'll try it. Let's see what's up this way. Oh, I'm in the wrong way. Because I cannot read a map. I have tried and failed. Maps are like that. Oh, goodness. Wait a second. Huh. That's weird. I could have sworn that said 180 before. But I did not get 10 followers in an hour, so I'm not the kind of streamer. Don't get me wrong. Unlike Obsessive Repulsive, I don't mind followers, but I also don't really go out of my way to attract them. You guys are great. I'm just kind of busy. Alright. So there's 2 of these fuckers. Can I get past them, I guess I wonder. Because they really don't give you a lot of XP. But I do like the money. And the scrolls. But there's a lot of them. Are these stairs? They seem very steep. Ooh. Oh. Well now. This is quite nice. There's a smoothness to the movement of going up the stairs that I really like. Ah, check this out. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go with this. Fuck those guys down there. An eternal flame. Close your eyes. Give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Can you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Or is this burning? I cannot hit that high note. As karaoke taught me. That high note is somewhat beyond me. No, I mean, technically I can hit it in the car when I can yell it. But I can get enough breath support. But in normal singing, I cannot do that. The car is nice. It's like a solo karaoke thing where you can sing as loud as you want. Here, my parents are asleep. And so I cannot get the breath support for anything that high. At least the Memphis die easy. Susanna Hoffman, I am not. That is her name, I think. I might be wrong. Oh. It's not even my favorite Bengals song. Which is either Walk Like an Egyptian or In Your Room. Hello, Robert Douglas again. I like that emote. It is very cute. Alright. Let's finish killing things. Let's poke around these altars. Oh. Eternal Flame. Let's see. Simple stone altars that have been hollowed out. So is there something I can put in the altars, or can I break the altars? Yep, gonna be humming that for a while. Well, at least it's not Disney songs. Engraved on the stone marker. All ye who seek to enter the labyrinth must be consumed by the eternal flame. Do I want to enter the labyrinth? Do I want to enter the labyrinth? Not particularly. Am I going to? Probably. It's like playing. It's like playing anything, really. There's a there's a prophecy in which someone has to collect X, Y, and Z. It's like, will we? Probably. Do we really want to? No. I guess I didn't have to go into the flame. Kind of assumed I did. Well, I seem to be doing fine. The trapped in here have been fused by heat, making most of them unrecoverable. Okay, well, thank you for telling me that. After entering, you found a door that led you into a vast labyrinth. Perhaps the Brotherhood has hidden your father somewhere within. Yes, I would like to rescue my dad, thank you. Apparently, I get along well with him. I'm assuming, on account of I'm trying to rescue him. I mean, I could be rescuing him to try to kill him myself, I suppose, but I didn't get that impression. Though now that I think about it. Okay, let's actually... I feel like I'm going to need that. Yep, gonna be singing this all day. Can you feel the same? Oh shit. 500 seconds? Oh no, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. No, stop that. 500 seconds means that thing's gonna be on the other end of this fucking floor. So I'm gonna probably have to come back and do that again after getting rid of all these. Where's the trigger? There it is. Let's not walk into it. Thank you. 500 seconds. How many minutes is that? Success will never be possible. Good to know. Okay. So I'm definitely going to want to come back here and flip that switch when I inevitably don't make it to the exit in time. My cat is adorable but really dumb. And has not figured out the cat door. Actually, she figured out the cat door to get out, but not to get back in. Which, given that the dogs like to plague her, is kind of a problem. Ouch. I got hit with fire. I actually evaded the hit with fire, which is good. I did not evade that hit, though. Son of a bitch. And you know, there's a lot of, fucking... Alright, where am I? Let's go here. I'm giving up a lot of XP whenever I trip a trap like that, so we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Alright. Labyrinth of Flame. Let's put detect mode on. Since I've already accepted that I'm not going to make it all the way through this with one flip of that lever, I am not going to rush. I'm going to take my time and detect all the traps and get all of the XP so maybe I can get up a level. Because that would be quite nice. Pressure plate. Do 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 do. Still say Goodreads is fucking useless though. That said, it does have one use, which is that you can find out which authors are assholes and go after people for bad reviews. That part's useful because I don't believe an author should do that. I reluctantly acknowledge that that you shouldn't give constructive criticism to somebody who hasn't asked for it. So, like, if it's you know, so you don't put negative things in a AO3 comment or something like that, and you don't email an author going, "Oh, this is what I think you did wrong with your books." You don't do that. I agree. I agree with that. That said, a review site is for readers, not writers. So people are allowed to express their goddamn opinion. And even if the opinion's negative, sorry, it's just kind of happens that way. If you can't take a negative review, well, maybe you shouldn't let people read your fucking book. I realize that's kind of awful, but there you go. Especially if you get paid for it. It's like, it's one thing if you're self published, maybe, but if you get paid for if someone pays you for a book, then they have every fucking right to say whether or not they like that book. Sorry. And they're allowed to say why. They're allowed to say things that they think you did right, and they're allowed to say things that they think you did wrong. And there was just one. I don't remember who it was, unfortunately. It was a genre I don't read, so that's fortunate. Because that means I probably will never encounter the writer's work. But she apparently was going after everyone who had reviewed with a 40, like a four, not 40, 4 stars, which is a pretty damn high review. But it wasn't a 5. So that was like terrible. I don't know. Writers like that, I don't know. I mean, if their book is excellent, then I might forgive what I would personally consider to be bad behavior. But it's got to be really fucking good. And generally speaking, it's not that good. I don't know. Maybe if I knew about bad online behavior from one of my favorite authors, I would have to rethink that. I'm sure they have been. It's just, you know. Oh fuck. I'm not going to pretend. Oh, see, multiple paths, so that makes it even less likely that I'm going to find the door before the 500 seconds are up. All right, and I stepped into razor wire again. Yay. The narrow ones I don't seem to be able to disarm. The other ones I feel like I can. I just have to detect them. So walking very slowly. Well, we can try this one just to see if I can get this one. Nope. I was right. Fuck. Is that another thin one? Yes, it is. All right. Is there a big one over here that would actually be worth it? Fuck, that one probably was actually. I have a feeling. All right. Well, that's okay. I think I lost out on 100 XP there. Alas. Oh, there we go. 250 seconds. Yep, I'm not going to make it in time. Calling it now. Calling it now. That's okay. I'll come back. Oh, I do like those pits that open up in the floor. I think they're very cool. All right. One sec. Ow. $152. How far am I from leveling? Oh, actually, not too bad. So I'm not going to stream tomorrow. Also, I think we've got New Year's Eve plans. Chinese buffet. Chinese buffets always have some neat extras on New Year's, by the way. Don't know why. Well, I think there's like cultural significance to New Year's. Though that said, I'm not sure how that works with Chinese New Year versus American New Year. Except they seem to have the cool stuff on American New Year as well, so good for them. Celebrate twice. If you got to deal with an obnoxious culture that doesn't really like to acknowledge other people's holidays, you might as well have good food. Oh, I missed that one. That would have been a good 100, I think. Oh well. Because let's be honest here, Americans are not the great. I mean, it's a struggle sometimes for even like Jewish people to get like Yom Kippur off or something. And it's like they've been celebrating that. Well, I'm not sure celebrating is the right word for you, Yom Kippur, all things considered. But and I fell down a pit. Shit. Okay, this is making it get even harder. I do like these pits, by the way. It's a very cool graphic effect. But on the other hand, I can't get fucking out. Alright, waiting till it rolls correctly. There I am. Let's try to be more careful. Yes, yes. Especially since I lost out on 150 XP because of that. Alright, so I gotta stay by the walls, I think, if I'm not gonna encounter. I want to see those traps and detect them, not fall down them. There's one. Doo, doo, doo. Nice. Do I think that's actually the locked door? That would be nice, because I can actually get to that before the 250 seconds are up. I'm gonna guess no, because that's too easy. Alright, anything here? I'm not detecting anything. On the other hand, it is a door that's open. Can we open and close it? No, I cannot. Uh-oh. I hear the gate close. That's not good. Well, I hope that's the 500-second one, because otherwise I'm fucked. Because I can't get back there to pull the lever again. I hope that was the one. Oh, well. We'll find out, I guess. Success will never be possible even for that one? Well, that fucking sucks. How about this one? Oh, that one worked. Okay. Here's a lever. Another lever. Fuck. Shit. Ah. Shit. Alright. I have to go rescue my dad. How do these people survive in a labyrinth like this? It's the common question of dungeons that also supposedly serve a purpose. They're like, how do people live like this? Oh shit. The flame minotaur and I was not hiding. Alright, well, let's undetect and let's just go fuck his ass up. Hello, sir. Or not. When did I last save? There. How far away is that? A long way away. That's like it's more than 10 minutes. Fuck me. Alright. No! this far back? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Not fair, not fair. Alright. That's my own fucking fault. Well, at least I can... What? Okay. At least I can try to get more of the traps I missed last time. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so let's save here. That way I can quick save throughout the maze, but if it turns out I'm wrong about which door that actually opens, I still have a shot of restarting. There we go. Sometimes I have okay ideas. Most of the time I do not. So yep, this is going to be my last stream of 2023. Not too bad. Not too bad, I think. Son of a bitch. Oh, that was that one anyway, so that's fine. Alright. Let's stay by the wall. I'm less likely to trigger those things if I stay by the wall. My problem is I like to walk in the middle of the hallway, and that is not a place to walk. That is not a place to walk. Place to walk to know. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Oh shit. Well, that skipping animation is probably an indicator that I'm going to need to restart this game. But in the meantime, we'll do the best we can. And quick save a lot. Because I don't want to do this shit again. There we are. Yep, I don't like that. Okay, one sec. The hang up skipping walking animation usually just means I have to restart this thing. Which, you know, at least I didn't crash. Ah, the cat's on my bed. Taking a bath. I said that and then she looked up at me and glared. Like, what are you doing watching me clean myself, you pervert? Which is fair. Thing is, when I got her, she was really skittish and she hit a lot, but also she seemed to have this thing about ownership. I think maybe she was bullied in her foster home by other animals, so she always seemed really afraid to use anything that was mine. And what she'd decide was mine was kind of funny sometimes. So it's like when I put the dry food out, that initially she would only eat it when I was asleep or not here. When she finally started like tentatively coming out to eat it while I was in the room, she'd just keep looking at me like she was afraid I was going to get mad at her. Poor baby. So, oh, if I can't disable these traps, perhaps there's some magical means of doing so. Probably, but I'm not going to waste a... I don't remember ever getting that message, actually. But I'm not going to be wasting a scroll when there's so many of them. Hello, sweet baby. But yeah, I think she got bullied. So now I see her like on the bed and such, finally getting comfortable using my stuff, and it makes me very happy because I want her to use my stuff. She's my cat. Cats are supposed to own everything and protect that right with claws. All right, here we go. Woohoo! Back to the map. To the map. To the map. To this map. Hmm. Doot, doot, doot. Ow. Ow. Stay here. The corner, the corner, the corner. Oh, shit. When did I lose my fucking detect? Alright, let's put the detect back up. And then. No wonder. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Not even sure why I'm humming this one now. Do 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 do. So I remember learning that song in the after school program that was run by the local Catholic school. I actually went to, well, I'd gone to that school for like kindergarten through third grade, which was how we knew it was an okay place. But then I went to regular school, elementary school. And, but they still let neighborhood kids, I think I missed out. Hold on. They still let the neighbor kids go to the after school program. The water effect on the wall to not obstruct your FOV, and this always goes, yeah, it's pretty funny. So just thinking about that song, and what I mostly remember is neighbor kids, yep. What I mostly remember from the after school program, though, is there was this one lady who would teach us all these, like, really old songs. I think she had, like, this songbook, and they were, like, old standards, like Tiptoe Through the Tulips and shit like that. Um, And I just remembered when she would teach us, I'm just wild about Harry, and Harry's wild about me, the heavenly blisses of his kisses. And she'd make this comedically horrible face about it, because of course she's teaching a bunch of kids to sing that song, and we were all cootie age anyway. And also, it was Catholic school after school program, so they're trying to discourage that kind of thing anyway. Ah, yeah, it would have made some. I think that effect actually is from the enhanced edition, which is the version I'm playing now from 2017. The enhanced edition takes the 2002 game and just kind of updates a little bit. I mean, there are graphic updates that I don't install because my computer works like shit with them. And there are a few under the hood changes. For the most part, this is the game you played in 2002. Son of a bitch. Oh, it's because I'm fucking. When did I keep losing my fucking detect? Okay, I'm going back. I want these traps. The trap SB. Not the little ones. But I do think the keyhole effect that you get there, keyhole, watermark, whatever effect, it wasn't in the original game. That is one thing I think is from this. It is cool though. But most of it's the same. The enhanced edition was great. I am really happy with it in general. Sometimes it doesn't like me, but honestly, the other game didn't like me all the time either. Alright, so let's go back up here and see if I can find these traps again, because I want the fucking XP. Anyway, though, I do remember she would make faces whenever, she was a missus, so, really? So I'm assuming she wasn't herself disgusted by that sort of thing. Yeah, it's fun. I'm not sure enhanced edition really counts. I guess some remasters is probably the closest to what it is. Um, the most recent patch introduced a lot of really interesting stuff under the hood for module makers. But one of the neat things is it also added this very nice area effect spell targeting thing that is really cool. Unfortunately, I'm not playing a mage, so I can't. I keep missing. That was a 100-point trap. But if I don't detect it, I guess I can't. I can't disarm it anyway. So whatever. All right, I've done what I can here. Fuck, really? All right. Fuck it. Let's go. I'm gonna have to write those off. Yeah, I know. I mean, there's some spell targeting anyway with the area effect, but you could just point it in their direction and hope it hits who you wanted it to. This time now, it's like a full lighted circle area. It's really cool. There's probably a way to turn it off for the purists, but honestly, I'm very rarely one who'll complain about quality of life adjustments. It's like, yeah, I remember reading some folks talking about the Dark Arisen version of Dragon's Dogma and talking about the Eternal Fairy Stone. It's like, do you think this ruins the intended challenge of the game? And it's like, yeah, probably, but that shit was a pain in the ass, so leave it alone. I haven't actually played that game. I keep thinking I'd like it though, because it's got vocations which work like jobs, and I like job classes, and it's got a shit ton of quests which I like. So I would, but I have not actually played it. It's on my list. Yes, I do like quality of life changes. They're usually pretty good. You will very rarely hear me complain about a remaster's quality of life change. I don't know, maybe the only thing is I do think maybe the earlier Atelier games, when they come up, like, because they brought out Marie, but they have a version that doesn't have the time limitations, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. True, true. Because the time limit is a part of those original games, but to be honest, the time limit is also really annoying and nerve wracking. And Sophie was the first one I played, which didn't have a time limit at all, and I quite like that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to play Marie with or without the time limit. I actually have to fucking finish Verona anyway. But I don't think I'm going to stream it because the Atelier games are fun, but they have such a grindy Turek one. Oh, Nightmare with Fog. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like I really do enjoy the Atelier games, and was liking Rorona, but the problem is it's not very fun to watch, I think, because it's basically just get assignment, go out, get ingredients, try to time getting the ingredients, coming back to the assignment, crafting the assignment, and turning it in for the next cycle. And I was going, well, this is fun to play. It really is. It's so boring to watch. And there's nothing really to say during it. And it's voice acted, which is fine. The voice acting's fine. I turned it on the Japanese because I like the Japanese slightly. And I fell out of the fucking pit again. This is the second time I've fallen down that pit. When did I save last? Yeah, that's actually recent enough. I'm going to try it again. Because I want the points for that. So they did a proper release with fog and removed in the mouse keyboard. Nice, nice. That is good. Where am I? Okay, I'm not too bad. Alright. I had gone that way, yes. Yes, I had. So now I'm going this way. Okay. Now let's get off of that and get that. So yeah, most of the time the remasters are really good. Actually, the Atelier series, all of the remasters for that are pretty good too. Just give me the quality of life. Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't a popular game to stream, I think, but I don't know. I mean, I really enjoyed playing it, but I didn't feel like the streams were at all interesting. So maybe if I get really bored. It's interesting to think about what I think makes a game interesting to stream, because there are people who can make the most boring shit fun. No, no, that's okay. We're chatting. I wasn't taking it as preachy. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like with Neverwinter Nights modules. Some of them have a lot of plot, and some of them don't. But I get to talk about what I think the author did well and didn't while we're going through. And during the quiet times, I can talk about my thoughts about pornographic fan fiction. With the Atelier series, because of the way that the loop went, I didn't have enough to talk about outside of it, and I mean it's fun, but it's very loopy. So it's like, okay, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. For me, it wasn't really working, but maybe I'll try it again sometime. Because it is a fun game to show off. It's just. And there are some really good plot moments, and there like dialogue moments with the characters and so on that are really, really good and really fun. That part's great. It's just that there's so much in between that's just grindy, and and not the fun kind of grind. So, I mean, the fun kind of play, not the fun kind to watch. There we go. I think that made sense. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Right now, I'm just wandering through and disarming traps and bitching about traps. And I love the animation for the traps though, because those that's not from the base game. I don't know if the module maker made those animations or somebody else did. Because sometimes one of the cool things about Neverwinter Nights stuff is that the community content isn't just the modules, which is the adventures. There are people who like specialize in doing community content that's just tile sets, like what you use, basically the little Lego sets that people use to create these. Fuck! I keep doing that right here. We're reloading again because I want the fucking points for it. Aw, thank you, thank you. But yeah, so this is a fan. I don't know if I mentioned the stream yet. This is a fan created module called Desert Rose. And the idea is it is themed specific. Oh, good, I am in the right place for it. It is themed specifically for thief characters. And so there's a lot of the extra focus on the traps and such that you're not going to see in the base module, or base module, in the base game. And some of these cool animations and such in the tile sets is that other people create. I don't know if the module maker created all the custom content himself or themselves. They might have. But there's also like a lot of custom content that's just there on the vault, free for people to use to make their modules. So awesome tile sets, clothing. There's one person, I don't know if she's still doing it anymore, but way back when she was like famous for her placeables and clothing that she did, like for the characters. I don't know how she did the models, but they looked amazing. Um, and you can see quite a few of those in like a Dance with Rogues and things like that. And there was some people who do like creature models totally. Ah, I'm glad. I'm glad. I mean, I think if you like this sort of CRPG, I would definitely try it. And if you don't like the base game, because well, if you ever try the base game, Neverwinter Nights, and you don't like it, it depends on why you don't like it. Aw, thank you for the biddies. If you don't like it because you don't like the gameplay, okay, yeah, you're probably not going to like any of it. It's third edition D&D. The interface is a little clumsy. Either you like that sort of thing or you don't. A lot of retro streamers, I think, do tend to be a little more tolerant of that sort of thing than the average person. But, you know. But if your issues with the story, and it is true that the base game for Neverwinter Nights' story is lackluster at best, that's actually fixable because there's a lot of really cool fan modules with amazing plot lines that are far more fun. Like this one. This one's a very narrow focused one. There are some that are big sweeping epics. And sometimes, like, well, I guess depending on what your issue is with the gameplay, because if you want to, there are some games that have a lot more puzzles. Oh, yeah, I can't do that, and I keep forgetting that. And so if you really like puzzles, then you can specifically find games that are like, look at these. Oh, shit. I took too long this time. Oh, no, I did take too long, and it closed. Oh, crap. I did take too long. Last time I actually made it, but not this, not. But then I died to the Minotaur up there. Okay, well, I know what I gotta do. So let's uh, let's disable these traps and then walk my way all the way back down. Ah, that's okay. Yeah, I did. I did. I took too long. At least I know that this was the right one though. And because I was wondering, because I got there so fast last time that it's like, uh-oh, was I doing? Is this the right one, or is there going to be a one farther down? And nope, I think this is the right one. It's just, unfortunately, I babbled too much, and there you go. Kind of knew that was going to happen. Alright, well, let me get down to where I need to be. Since I think I found most of the traps, I can now go leave detect mode, because the detection signs are still there. And I can just try to walk around when I can. That one's, I can't really. So let's go back down. Actually, let's quick save here. Yeah, too damn long. Oh well. I really love the content stuff for this game. It's really brilliant. That and Neverwinter Nights 2 has similar stuff because they came with the tool set and people just really embraced it, and it's really cool. One of the games I have coming on my list coming up is called Prophet, which is famously known as being one of the best son of a bitch. Oh well, story mo- modules that anyone's ever created. It's like I've never played it, but by all accounts, it's incredible. So I'm really looking forward to that because I have never actually played Prop. Son of a bitch! I'm still missing some of these. Oh, because I've been so long that. Oh, okay, I gotta get this back up because I've taken too long and my detection markings are gone. Fuck. Mm. Oh no, that's okay. I was talking about Prophet is a fan created module game for Neverwinter Nights. That's infamously well, I don't even know if you can say it's infamous. It's possibly reputed to be one of the best story modules that anyone's ever created for this game. So I'm really looking forward to it because I've never played it, and I've everyone I've heard who's played it said it was fantastic. So that's on my list, and I'm really looking forward to it. This one I've really liked. Yep, this is a fan module one, as I said. Sadly, you missed a lot of the cool stuff earlier. Like, there's this really great rooftop sequence at the very beginning of this module where you jump from rooftop to rooftop. Unfortunately, I think. Son of a bitch! I think the change in from enhanced edition to one of the patches kind of broke that system. So the first part works spectacularly, and the second part doesn't quite work right. But that said, it's still really cool to watch. All right, so there's the lever I need. I think I'm gonna take the risk and just walk it, because I do need to get back up there. 500 seconds, Mark II. Okay. Running. Let's continue to constantly trip over razor wire. Alright. Well, at least I know where I'm going. Ta-la-la. They are. I mean, quite a few of them. I mean, well, I keep saying I mean. One thing to keep in mind is that the game came out in 2002. So a lot of folks have created great games and moved on. But there are folks who still work on them and still make them, and it's spectacular. This guy or person who did this module, for example, actually, because I did another module of theirs during my Halloween month, where I was playing a lot of shorter vignette modules. Actually released a version that fixed an issue I found, and I felt really cool about that. It's like, wow, this person went back and fixed something that I found as a glitch. And there's another one who's doing this pretty epic project that's going to come out eventually. That's going to be a sequel to the original campaign that I'm also really looking forward to. I'm really I can't wait to get the Pantsless Paladin out of mothballs so that I can play it with it. Because I haven't played Stephen Lioness since like February, and I miss him and his lack of pants. All right, here we go. Made it this time. Yes, indeed. One of the things I would really love to see, and I don't know if it's remotely feasible, but I would love to see Larian Studios, who did Baldur's Gate 3, do a Neverwinter Nights 3 with the engine. So that folks, because I do think there are a lot of folks still in the community who would absolutely make some amazing things with that engine. This engine actually is the same engine used for Knights of the Old Republic and the first Witcher game. Though, admittedly, when they made the first Witcher game, CD Project, whatever the hell their names are, they really went like they gutted the engine to do what they wanted to. You're in the Half Life community. That's cool. Hey, and aren't you making a Doom module or a Doom level or something? Because I heard something about that, and I would love to see that. Awesome, awesome. Now, for me, Doom for me is like CRPGs for you. I think. In that I am terrible at playing them, and thus I don't really find them fun. But I love watching people play Doom. Watching people play Doom or Wolfenstein, those old shooters, is so much fun. Especially Wolfenstein, because there's nothing better than seeing Nazis get the shit blown out of them. It's like, yes, this is very satisfying for my id. Chill Run's called you on it, and you will complete before the end of 2024. That is awesome. I am looking forward to watching Chill Run stream your mod. I think that would be spectacular. Oh shit! I keep forgetting to hide, and that guy's gonna fucking murder me again. Look at my terrible health. All right, I got spoiled with the lack of people. I just forgot that this guy is here, and he's gonna kill me. All right. Well, in the meantime, let's kill him. Hello, sir. And I missed. Of course I. Fuck. A 15 misses. Shit. That's bad. I might have to just walk past this guy because I'm not sure I can kill him. Alright. I don't know what RTCW1 is, though. But Wolfenstein is so much fun to watch. And so is Doom. That's true. Well, I trust that you're going to deliver something cool. I absolutely believe you will. Alright. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't have a head for programming anything like that, so you're never going to see a Neverwinter Nights module from me, probably. Maybe someday I'll release my one of my vaguely completed National Novel Writing Month books. Return to Castle Wolf. Oh, gotcha. It's a 3D retelling of Wolf 3D that was not 3D. Awesome. It's funny that makes perfect sense to me. Alright, so can I kill this asshole? I don't think I can. Oh, and another 250 seconds? I'm not sure what I think about that. Because I thought I'd gotten past it. Oh, fuck. There's going to be another door down here that I'm not going to be able to use. Oh, heck. No wonder. Alright, well, I don't think I can damage this guy at all. So I think... Hold on a sec. Let me see what happens if... I can't kill him. I can't even touch him. Okay. Yep. I think I'm going to have to sneak past him and just hope he doesn't notice me. Which, fair enough. Fair enough. It's a thief game. And some other tough guys only gave me 47 XP. So. Ah, Wolfenstein 3D is not actually 3D. It's a 2D game with awesome raycasting tech. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. But they reimagined it with full 3D. That is cool. It's weird to think of a first person shooter without 3D. But then I'm realizing I don't know what I personally define as 3D and if that is actually what is 3D. Because sometimes we get used to calling something one thing, and it turns out that that is not actually what it is. So, yeah. Words are so funny that way. And I'm trying to think of another example, and offhand I'm blanking. But I do feel like there are a few things like that where we get used to calling something something, and it's not actually. But then we see the real thing, and it's like, well, that's different. Shit. I'm supposed to be hidden. Again. And I keep fucking that up. Alright. I do not want this fucker to kill me. I want to sneak past him. Hmm. That makes sense. That makes sense. Raycasting. Gosh. I think I. The only thing I have that even remotely resembles any kind of shooter is I think I bought for very very cheap some of the BioShock games for my Switch, and I promptly never played them. I would like to play more Switch games on I think on stream though, because I keep buying a shit ton of them on sale, and then I never play them for various reasons, and I feel like stream is a good excuse to play them. That's actually how I started streaming Neverwinter Night modules, because I download them all and I'd be like, these look fantastic, these look great, I can't wait to play them, and then I never play them. I know, right? It's like, and especially like Switch games are awful because sometimes the online store will release like everything for like something will suddenly be like $5, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, well I don't have a game like that. I can't resist for $5, and I'll be like, but I never play that kind of game. I don't even know if I like it. Why did I spend $5 on so many games last year? Yep. So, but I have at least been streaming a lot of Neverwinter Nights modules, which makes me happy. All right. Well, I hope I did not have to kill that Minotaur because that's not happening. I've got nothing that can damage that Minotaur. Unless no, I don't recall it actually damaging him. I was thinking it might have been the dagger that was popping up with can't injure him, but even so, I was not doing enough damage with the short sword. Ooh. Hey, that's what counts. I do not. One of the reasons I haven't played Baldur's Gate yet is I don't know how this computer is going to handle it because this is a fairly cheap laptop. um, don't have the skill to make my own gaming PC, so I have never tried to do that. I have the utmost respect for those who do, though. All right, do I want to go up or down first? Let's go up. I remember playing Dragon Age Inquisition on my laptop at the time, and being a little sad because it really couldn't graphically handle the Inquisition graphics very well. So all of the when I finally got it to settings I could use, like everyone had massive helmet hair and things like that. And my poor guy, see. I don't do well with games where I have to like create my character's features and such. I just kind of go overboard when I'm doing it. It's like this angle looks fine, and then I'll play it, and it's like I am playing the most cadaverous looking motherfucker. What the hell? This poor guy. My main character for Dragon Age Inquisition was a human. Was he a thief or a mage? I think he was a thief. Um, and I liked him well enough, but I think I went a little overboard on the cheekbones or something because he looked like he was fucking cadaverous. Yeah, I mean, One day I might do the Baldur's Gate streams. I actually have never played one or two very much. Mostly because I'm not really that great with party mechanics, which is also why I don't tend to play Neverwinter Nights 2 very often. But but I should give it a try because the plots are great. Yeah, I mean, the one fun thing about him though is that somehow or other, like the funny thing about the Dragon Age games, and I'm not really sure how they do it, and I think Mass Effect 2 as well did it, is that you can play a fairly wide variety of personalities, but they do feel vivid. It's like I don't play Dragon Age and feel like my character is a silent cardboard cutout. Like some games you do. I mean, I won't lie to you. Neverwinter Nights base, you don't get a lot of really establishing your own personality. It's what you project into it. Like even here it's a bit more because the character's got I am the daughter of the Sultan, and I've got some built-in motivation, but still, I don't really feel like a personality for my character. And Dragon Age does that. Yeah, the Baldur's Gate games have party mechanics. You collect. There are some like multiple characters that you have in your party. Hmm. Oh yeah, and the dialogue's pretty good there. I mean, it's a Bioware thing, so I think Baldur's Gate probably like Dragon Age has a similar thing where at the very least you get really invested in the NPCs. No question about that. So, what I remember about my Inquisition character is that for whatever reason, maybe dialogue choices and so on, he came across as very uptight, but kind of trying to learn to be a real boy, which I very much was amused by. And so the cadaverous face that I gave him actually worked really well because when the character would smile or something, it would just look it would look god awful. It looked so forced and like a practically like a death's head rictus. Exactly, exactly. Every time he tried to smile, it was just like, oh God, you have no idea how your face is even doing that, is it? But like, there's this one NPC who's romanceable if you're playing a girl because she was a lesbian character, who is very much a kind of a rabble rouser. And for whatever reason, I ended up deciding my character was really 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 attached to her. So I really enjoyed those like a little sister, those plot lines where they got to hang out and basically prank other characters together. And so it was really funny to watch this poor cadaverous death head grin when when they were doing these pranks because it was like, oh my God, Sarah is teaching you how to be a real boy. Look at Noah, he's actually learning how to be a person. Oh, I'm so proud. Like I said, I tend to like broken soldier type characters, and so the severely repressed person learning how to be a real boy is one of my favorite character types. Exactly. Sarah did well there. And so, but it was funny because with the way that my character's face was, it worked. It's like that was serendipitous. It also worked because the romance I picked was with the Iron Bull, who is a Canary, and it's pretty hilarious because that particular romance is hilariously BDSM themed. And the Iron Bull, I mean, the Canaries basically look like Minotaurs. Now, if I knew ahead of time that that was the relationship I wanted to pursue with the character, because I saw some YouTube clips and I thought it was hilarious. What I didn't realize, though, even though, I mean, it was in the YouTube clips, so if I paid more attention, I would have noticed, is the size difference between a human and a Canary. So I'm looking at it going, like my first interaction between my human, Noah, and the Iron Bull. By the way, is voiced by Freddie Prinze Jr., doing fantastic, of course. And looking at the character, looking up and going, "Oh my God, how is that going to fit?" And I mean exactly what you think I mean when I say that. Oh yeah, it's great though because he's so repressed that it's like the whole justification. Yeah, no, the Iron Bull. If your character romances the Iron Bull, which you can do as a male or a female character, by the way, but the Iron Bull himself is male, so it's funnier. to romance. I don't know why I think it's funnier to romance him as a man, but I do. Um, Maybe that's homophobic. I don't know. It is. Freddie Prinze Jr. plays the Iron Bull, and if you ever have a chance to look up YouTube shots, YouTube clips of the Iron Bull's romance, it is fucking hilarious. But also, I mean, it makes perfect sense that my poor, uptight, learning to be a real boy inquisitor, who suddenly found himself like leading this entire faction in over his head. Of course, well, he would like to, I'm sure he'd like the release of being tied up by Freddie Prinze Jr. Okay, as a Minotaur. But like I said, if I had any idea what the size difference of the characters standing next to each other would look like, I would have made my own character. I would have picked a Kunari for my character, because you could also make you didn't have to play them human. Exactly, something like that. So, all the NPC plot lines are amazing. Even if you don't romance them, they're just amazing. Like the uptight lady who's a really big fan of the other characters' romance novels. It's just a great humorous plot line. Um, but yeah. And I guess the really uptight Death Head Rictus look also fit that thing. I don't know. My character was not pretty. I was very fond of him though. That I never actually did the last DLC for that though. It came out and I was just busy on something else, the Trespasser DLC, so I never actually finished the story. Oh no. Oh no. Did I miss the cutoff for this one? I think I did. I'm gonna have to go find that fucking thing again. I talked too much again. Oh no. It actually opened. Never mind. I was wrong. We're fine. Yeah, I should play that DLC. Well, the thing is, I don't have my data anymore, so I'm wondering if it's still of. When did I play that? It was a while ago, and it was on. Oh, fuck, what? UA? And I know they had cloud storage then. Ah, that's sweet. So I don't know if I could access those files again, because I don't know if Ubisoft or UA or whoever, I don't think it was Ubisoft, um, still has their online thing. Oh, that would well, on the other hand, I could play Noah again. I remember the gist of the choices I made. Actually, the problem was I have this thing where I like to do all the side quests before I do the main quest, and it was a little too open world, but also very linear, which is a good common which is was an okay combination. It was like Dragon Age meets Skyrim. But the problem was, like, I would explore everywhere else but where I was supposed to be. So I ended up fighting every dragon first before I fought the one that was supposed to be your intro dragon, which would have been fine, except when you do the intro dragon plot, you also learn how to make the group healing item, which makes everything so much easier. So I'd already fought every other fucking dragon before I got to the actual plot dragon. And then it's like, oh, look, here's something I could have used all this time ago. I mean, don't get me wrong, I used it quite well, but once I had it, but it made things so much easier. Oh man. Oh, well, if we found the dungeon. Alright, let's see if I can find my dad. Oh no, I think my dad is dead. No, and a stranger. No, don't kill my dad. Did you just kill my dad, you asshole? Yeah, I know, right? Now, I'm pretty sure that this was not time-based, so I wouldn't have been able to come down here and save him, but maybe. Father, no! I'm so sorry. They tortured him to death. Great! This is depressing. You, what are you doing here? They captured me as well. They're determined to find the genie bottle. My uncle recovered. This guy actually, I met him earlier in the module. I will explain after this dialogue goes. Did they? No, he could never allow so much power to fall into the hands of these cultists. Where's it then? I was hoping you could tell me. Tell you? Why would I tell you? He. I'm very angry. That's right, you wouldn't, would you? Oh, this guy. Alright, so I will explain what's going on here, because you probably didn't see the earlier stream. That's okay. Wait a minute. You show no signs of torture. You're working with the cultists. He is. I'm immortal, remember? Their torture has no effect on my body. It was nothing compared to the torments I've already endured. You could be attempting to deceive me. Maybe I should test your story. Alright, hold on. Okay. So, basically, really early on in the module, I was summoned to this dungeon by this stranger who wanted me to let him out. I did end up letting him out because we were bored. And the stranger told me that he had become immortal by wishing on a genie lamp. But it kind of backfired. And at the same time he did that, someone else found the genie lamp, a thief, who wished himself to be the Sultan, my dad. And there was concern that the genie was going to come back and kill my father, which is why I've been trying to find him. Now it's sounding like maybe the stranger has other things in mind. Now steady yourself. Okay. Am I supposed to fight him? Because it does not appear to be triggering. Dad! No! Horrible torture. Burn marks. Alright. Well, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be fighting him or not. Alright. Okay. Now what? I think I am supposed to fight him. Something's right. Not right. I shouldn't leave yet. Okay, well. So, am I supposed to be fighting him and it's just not triggering? Because sometimes glitches happen. It's sometimes hard to tell if it's a glitch or not. Am I supposed to be fighting you? Just try to calm down. Can I pick your pocket? I can explain that. Why do you have the journey bottle?
Hello there.
Or I can explain. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first one. You had the bottle all along and could have prevented my father's death. You can still save him. What? The genie released her from its bottle and demanded a wish. Why haven't you done that already? Indeed, I did try. However, each is entitled to only one wish, a wish that I used up years ago. So the genie will grant me only one wish as well. Correct. Ah, temptation, huh? I could wish for other things besides my dad. Ah, well, you have a good night, Robert Douglas. And you might or might not see me. I probably won't be streaming before the new year, so, but I might pop into your stream if you do. So, Happy New Year to you too. And see you in 2024. Alright. The Evil Genie. I think I'm almost done with this module. Wonderful. I am the great and all-powerful genie. I am the great and all-powerful genie. Okay. Tell me, mighty genie, why do you take such pleasure in tormenting those that you serve? I'm a faithful servant. He points to several runes that have been branded onto his face. However, I bear Solomon's curse. It is this curse which twists the purpose and intent of the wishes I grant. Where's the Solomon? A great wizard who lived over 1,000 years ago. It was he who bound me to servitude. Why did he curse you? I could not grant his wish, which was beyond even my boundless power. What did he wish for? I shall not reveal that to you, for I shall not betray a master's confidence. I see. Well, let's see. Your wish is my command. Okay. Let's wait. By the way, I never did tell you my name. It is Rashad. Okay. Can I pick a bucket from him? Ah, nothing else. Alright, I wish. Interesting. So, the wishes I can do. I wish my father did not die, but I feel like that's going to go badly. I wish for immortality. I wish to always be safe from harm. I wish that Solomon had never bound you. They wouldn't be here at all. I wish that Solomon never cursed you. What happens if I wish that? Because the curse is what makes things go wrong, right? As you wish. Alright, actually, let's reload, because I do want to see what happens if I pick some other things. Did I save it right before? I probably did not. Nah, I don't think I did. Well, I'm curious about this, because I feel like my problem... Let's see what Solomon asked for. Because I don't want my dad to come back as a zombie. And I feel like that is a very distinct possibility. But I also want to explore the rest of the wishes after this, so... I think it would be fun to see what the other wishes are. Alright. So, save. Okay, wait a sec. I'm going to reload here. Because my quick save is what I need. And I'm going to quick save over it, I'm sure. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let's load this quick save and save it so that I can fuck around with the other wishes. But I think I'm going to have to go through that cutscene real quick first. Shit. I don't want to go through the cutscene again. I'm lazy. Alright, there we go. My dead dad. How sad. Tragic, tragic. Alright. We're going to redo this part though. No. Alright. I'm not reading it again. You can read it though. Hi. I am playing with dice, not cat treats. These are not for you to chase. She totally wants my dice. Okay. Here's a little pretty kitty 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 cat. Here's a little pretty kitty 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 cat. Here's a little pretty kitty 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 cat. Kitty 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 cat cat cat. Here's a little kitty 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 cat. Here's a little kitty 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 cat. Here's a little kitty 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 cat. Kitty 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 cat. I shouldn't be singing songs during this dramatic scene. But my dad is dead. I don't want to deal with it. Stop humming things. Alright. Sorry. Let's go back to this and steal that fucking thing. Alright. Alright. Now, I'm going to put the genie bottle here, and I'm going to save. Not quick save, I'm going to full save. So I can go alternate wishes. Because I do want to see what happens with the other wishes. But first, let's go try to keep Solomon from cursing the genie so that I can get my dad back in a proper fashion. Because I feel like that's the best solution. Alright. Specific key required. I don't like that. Am I stuck here then? Yeah, maybe this was not the right option. If I'm stuck. Exploded hundreds of years into the past. Well, I mean, that was kind of the intention. But I need an object to open it, huh? Well, I mean, I got the genie. Should the genie count? I mean, actually, to be fair, I didn't try to open it. I just tried to unlock it. So let's hope. There we go. I have gone around in a circle. Woo! Okay. Well, now what? Because I don't have a key. Okay. Well, maybe this was not the right option, because I don't seem to have anything I can do. Oh, actually, let's try detecting shit. Maybe there's a way in that I'm not aware of. I feel like just wishing my dad was never killed is not going to be the right option. I could be wrong about that. That's just my theory. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think myself into a corner. Think, 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 think. Right. Alright. Wandering around, wandering around. Wonder, 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 wandering around. Is there not the secret door to possibly enter? Da-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, you know what? I should have this on, because this update ups my search considerably. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. Round and round, the circle never ends. Find someone who's gonna be your friend. I don't actually think that's a lyric, but we're gonna leave it alone. Do 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 do. I don't really know what to do here. I feel like I should have an option, but I don't seem to. Perhaps this was not the way to go. Can I mash it? No. Nope. Hmm. Well, I might be fucked. Because I can't really think of anything else I can do here. Wait a second. Something changed. I can go in now. No! What the fuck? As soon as I went down... Run up, run up, run up. Made it. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, I was in stealth mode. Okay, no wonder. Okay. Alright. I wonder what his wish is. I wonder. So, I feel like maybe if I do it here? I hear a gate open in the distance. Oh, doesn't seem like there's a time limit, so that's good. I do wonder what would happen if I wish for the others. I feel like wishing for my dad to live is not going to be the best option. That is what I'm thinking. Let me get out of sight of this thing and then maybe I can run. Okay. I do feel like that's not going to be the best option. Okay. I want to see the end of this option first. You're unfamiliar with the chaps from this area. It is unlikely you'll be able to recover any of them. Fair enough. Okay. Up. Okay. I do feel like this is getting to be towards the end though, so... Let's see how far we can go. There's a grandfather clock. That sounds intriguing. Okay. On the left side. Extract XP! Oh, and a book. How am I? Not bad. Okay. This huge book contains various sayings. There's one... This one is set to... There's no time like the present. Oh, that's interesting. And an interactable grandfather clock. Well... Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. Oh, and there's 2 clocks. Interesting. And 2 books. Round and round, the circle never ends. Let's read the other one first. Do, 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 do. The cat is being weird again. Why? I don't know. She likes to be weird. So this one. This huge book contains various quotations. The one that is currently set to reads, "Time is the substance from which I am made. Time is the river which carries me along. But I am the river. It is the tiger that devours me. But I am the tiger. It is a fire that consumes me. But I am the fire." Interesting. Interesting. Mm. Do, 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 do. Did I see a burning hand spell there? I thought I saw something. There is Cone of Cold. Spells. And I saw burning hands, but where? There. And another scroll unidentified up that way. Come on. Nice. Okay. Oh, I never really realized that was almost the same tune. Alright. We're gonna steal that. Okay. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I can take the book. Hello, book. Really? There we go. Did you leave a book behind? Can I read you? I cannot. Okay. Well, anyway. Poor book. It was just guarding his territory. Oh, fireball. I want that. Wrong side of the thing. Oh, there's something over here too. Oh shit, it attacks. Haha, cool. I picked up the book and it decided to attack me. Fucker. Clever. Books are immune to sneak attacks, by the way. Good to know. There we go. This one's also going to attack me, I bet. Aw. It's crumbled to dust. I'm in King Solomon's library and I cannot steal any books. Because they keep attacking. There we go. Such a tragedy. Alright. So I guess I'll try to go upstairs, but after I've clicked this. Oh. It is locked. Da 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 da. Key is required. Our hand is set at the incorrect hour. So how can I set it to the right hour? Huh. It is. Okay. So how do I set the other clock? Oh, and it dispel magic. That's nice. Well, I know what I gotta do, but how? How do we do it? Is there a control mechanism for the clock somewhere that I am not aware of? 'Cause I feel like I'm gonna need to figure that out before I can get upstairs. Can I just smash it? Probably not. No. Which means I definitely need to figure this out. Okay. Hold on. Alright, so I know it's got to be the time, but time is a substance. Time is a river, but I'm the river. It's the tiger that devours me. I'm the fire. Is there something that quenches fire? I do have a cone of cold spell, so what do I use it on? I wonder. Oh, and there's a few more things to steal there. Another book unidentified, which is going to crumble or attack me. Alright. So I'm thinking I need to cast the cone of cold on either that or the other one. I don't know which. So let's give it a shot. Cone of cold. It did not work. Do 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 do. 1 second. Thinking, 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 thinking. The beat of the clock is weirdly addictive to me. Two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2. And plus, I at least feel comfortable. Okay. But clearly that didn't work. I can try it on this one, I guess. Nope, I need to be facing a different direction. Alright. Lost item, cone of cold. I destroyed it. That's not helpful. Alright. Well. Holy shit, is that a book I can actually pick up? Oh, that would be cool if I could pick up that book. I mean, I'm gonna have to restart anyway, because... Oh, I crumbled to dust. Oh, might have been able to read it, otherwise. I should actually try that. Okay. Alright. Probably not just being thorough enough. So, if I were a thing... Oh, hey, wait a sec. Is there a room behind here? Oh, hold on. Well, there we go then. Now, what time is it? 12:03. Shit. Alright. Well, that's a key. This opens. Ooh! Hey! I moved on with the plot. Okay, so now what? This is dark and creepy. I'm in a dark and creepy room. Creepy, 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 creepy room. This kind of feels kind of evil. 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 La 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 la. Kind of feels kind of evil. If it was an evil room, where would it be? Oh, I probably need to go to the next room. Because this is kind of an evil room, but it's also kind of a really evil empty room. So, let's go up. Oh, shit. Oh, hey. Checkpoint. Woo. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I'm clicking buttons. Alright. Unrecognized token. Yes. Turn the dial forward. Oh, no. I hear a clicking sound. Okay, well, we're gonna assume that... I think that was supposed to give the time, and I think I was supposed to be turning the time to the correct time to move on and open the door. But I got unrecognized token there, so apparently it didn't quite work for me. Alright, well, fuck. Let's get up there and give myself another level of rogue. Come on, let me through. And see if that worked, because it definitely did something. It definitely did something, so we're going to assume that I turned it to the right time. Because I can't see what time it's supposed to be. Here's hoping. Here is hoping. Let's put another point in lore. Raid pickpocket. Search. Set. Woo. Okay. On the plus side, I got to level up. Alright. Alright, so, did it open the door for me? I'm hoping it did, because otherwise I'm not sure what to do. Oh shit, nope, it did not. So we're gonna have to go poke it again, and still. Oh no, it opened it. Never mind. I'm fine. Oh shoot, we are in a laboratory. So there's a mirror. This looks like puzzles. Alchemist fire. caltrops. Well, let's steal shit. Well, nothing's trying to attack me, so I think we're okay. There are some traps, though. There's a genie. Hello, genie. So, if I wish for the genie to not be bound at all, which was another option, I think the problem is that would change way too much of my past. For one, my dad wouldn't be the Sultan anymore, I think. On the other hand, does my dad really deserve to be the Sultan? I mean, he seems to be doing a decent job of it. Alright. Hello, genie. Let's talk to you. No one seems to have any complaints. Do you seek my release, mortal? Indeed I do. For what purpose? I refuse to serve the Archmage Solomon. What makes you think I would serve you? Because I come from hundreds of years in the future, and I know what Solomon is planning. My own vast powers have not been able to free me from this magical prison. Solomon's magic is great, even for an Archmage. The only way to gain my release would be as if he desired it, or if he was dead. Where is he now? I shall try to convince him. He's at his fortress. You can reach him using the airship on the roof. Should you face him in battle, I will use what power I have to aid you. Oh, cool. I get to kill King Solomon. Alright. Interesting. Talk to him some more. There's no use. Alright. 7 seconds. Shit. Something happened in 7 seconds. Now, what to do? Oh, other mirror, maybe? Alright. Ah, trap. Crap. Alright, well, let's... let's undo that. When did I save last? That was always earlier. So I think we're just gonna go with this. Alright. So the mirror says 7 seconds. So where to? Okay, 7 seconds. I gotta run into that, I think. Gonna make it. Woo. No, apparently not. Fuck. So now what? Well, that says 7 seconds. That says 7 seconds. I don't think that's correct. Thunderstone. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I need to think about this again. 7 seconds to do what? That's the question. 7 seconds to do what? I kind of want to call it a night, but no, not yet. Not yet. Alright. Well, let's steal the shit. Get that fucking Thunderstone, lady. Can you get that Thunderstone? You should. Honey, what are you doing? Holy water. Okay. Come on, get the fucking shit. Thank you. Alright. I don't know, I'm not really seeing anything else to interact with. Maybe it is just the mirrors. That's annoying. The clock bit was kind of funny. Well, I know how I can see how it was supposed to work. It's such a cool idea, this module. It's just, unfortunately, this current version has quite a few glitches. And it might, I don't know if I can blame the module or the enhanced edition or what. I mean, the glitches don't make it unplayable. It's still fun. It's just, it's a shame I don't get to play it the way it was originally made. But that's, I mean, I guess I could have tried it on Diamond Edition. Alright, poking that. Oh, there's another one over here. Okay, I missed that before. Okay. Poking that, and then poke this one. And there's the rope. Sweet. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Hi! Hello, Zerodine 90. How are you today? I am, I think, in the end stages of this module. But exactly how, I'm not sure. On the other hand, there's a freaking airship up here, so... Oh, it's so cool. Alright. Oh, it's auto-saving me. This heavy length of rope leads to the airship. Do you want to climb up it and let it fly you to Solomon's fortress? Yes. Woohoo. So, I am at the fortress. I want to save my dad. I'm pretty good. My character's trying to save her murdered father. So now I'm jumping across rooftops. Woo! Look at how cool this is. It's one jump. Da 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 da. I don't actually know the lyrics of that one. Dun dun da 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 da. This is... Okay. Alright. Have I made it across to where I need to be? Hello, beetles. Okay, in the meantime, let's switch. There we go. Should I be hiding? Maybe. Ah, well, it's alright. There we go. I don't know when I last saved. This could be a problem. I really don't know when I last saved. Alright, hold on. Okay, that's not too bad. Never mind then. We're fine. If I die here, it's not the end of the world. I might let it happen. Then just jump around a bit more. But if I live, I will take a healing potion. Of course. There we go. Okay. Not spectacular, but not terrible. Okay. Fighting King Solomon might be tricky, though. I'm hoping I can find a place to rest. Okay. But maybe I can't. Maybe I'm fucked. We'll find out. And there's some ivy. Uh-oh. I'm in a guard tower. Okay, well, that's good. I'm assuming I'm supposed to be there because the checkpoint says so. Oh, I can rest. Nice. Okay. This is so cool. I really like this. It's so different from the other ones I've played. But I've got to save my dad. I do. Okay, save. And myself. Alright. inside the fortress. And there's a trap control. Interesting. Now, what's the glitch? Can I get to the trap control, or is that yet another trap? Alright. Nearby boulder trap. Turn the dial. Oh, interesting. Okay. Turn the dial. So where do I want it to go? I'm thinking here, because there's that rug there. Press the button. I hear a faint click. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Rocks? Sealed with no keyhole. Oops, there's a mechanism nearby. I'm gonna assume so. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna think. Think. Okay. What is the mechanism? Oh, I guess it just smashed open that door. Well, that's good. Now let's see what we can do. Okay. It was that which made me pick this direction, which may not have been the right choice. Okay, can I smash these rocks? I guess is the question. I can. The dagger's what's not working. The regular sword is. Here we are. And one more.
This is too easy.
Goodness. Time to break rocks.
Usually works.
Yeah, stop trying to stab it with your tiny pokey dagger. Alright, so, is there a way in this way? Oh, I guess not. Oh, wait, there's a rock here. Do I smash that one, or is there another way I can do this?
There's more where that came from.
Is that a button? Because it kind of looks like a button. Alright. There's supposed to be a mechanism around here. Where might this mechanism be? Yeah, maybe I'll point the rock in a different direction. It'll be easier that way. Alright. Quick save. Autosave. Quick save. I feel like I'm close to the end. Okay. Back off the carpet. Even though it's very comfortable. I hope I get to keep the carpet for the sequel. That would be cool. Alright. disarming the trap and opening the door. Alright. Apparently it can go in any direction. I feel like. Maybe not. Alright, what happens if I just push the button from here? I hear a click. Ah, it can be in any direction. Nice. Oh, and there's a portal. Well, let's go in the portal. This seems easier. And I tripped a trap. Oh well. And more portals. Let's go slower and try to detect traps instead of walking straight into them. As you'd think I'd figure out after how many hours playing this module, I should not just walk into things. I feel like I should have realized that. Oh, well, I could have gone back and disarmed that now. Alas, too late. Too late, too late, late. Too late, too late. Too late, too late. Well, Alibaba has them 40 thieves, shares out had 1,000 tails. Missed you in luck, 'cause up your Steve, you got a brand of magic never fails. Here's some power in your corner now, some heavy ammunition in your camp. Here's some punch, pizzazz, yahoo, and how, and all you gotta do is rub that lamp, and I'll say, I really want to kill the Beatles. Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, jot it down, you ain't never had a friend like me. Life is a restaurant, and I'm your maitre d'. Well, actually, I think that's where that lyric goes, so I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend like me. Autosave. Oh my. You ain't never had a friend like... What have we here? An intruder. Oh, dude, it's him. It's Rashad. Actually, you will know me, or rather you will in the future. I didn't know Rashad was King Solomon. But he did wish for immortality. Do you take me for a fool? Wait, I merely desire to plead for the genie's release. Plead for a demon's release. Why? Because it will never give you what you seek. The immortality you wish for will quickly become a curse. His name is Rashad. I will choose my words with utmost care. Since you're not aware of my dealings, or since you are aware of my dealings, I cannot allow you to live. Ah. Okay, we need to stealth mode. Solomon the Archmage, or Rashad. He said his name was Rashad.
This is too easy.
I feel like that's going to be significant at some point. Oh, fuck, a 19 misses him? Shit, this is not going to work very well. There are 4 corners of the room. I wonder. Well, let's see. Let's do the best we can. 18. Shit. He's just gonna fucking fuck me over. I don't really have a way to fight him. Okay. Can I at least get him with like a natural 20? That would be great. Yeah, at least approved evasion helped. Alright, can I get him with a crossbow? I missed. I have only 4 rounds left. Oh, that hit him. That's not bad. Okay, 18. Nice. Oh, I just had a thought. Do you think he teleports to all 4 of these? Because I have... a lot of fucking traps. Okay. Okay. Let's hide. Alright. These are scary traps. I'm wondering if maybe... Like, if he there are 4 of these in the room, so if he teleports to any of them, I think I'm pretty okay. Let's try to hit him from here and see if he teleports to one of these 2 now. Because now I'm curious. Oh shit, I think I'm gonna die. Fucking greater magic missile. Shit, I hate that stuff. Alright. I gotta hit him again, though. Come on. He teleported once. Come on, teleport over here. This would be cool. Teleport over here. Huh. Improved evasion's really underrated. Come on, fucker. Come on. I hit you once. Nice. Okay, he went over there. Shit. That's the one I didn't booby trap. Okay. Nice. Come on, teleport to one of the ones behind me. I just want to see if it'll work. Fuck, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I've wasted 2 really expensive traps. It's not gonna work. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We can get him. Come on. Justify me spending points in set traps, which I've never done before. I should have put points into shooting his ass. 16 is a miss, really? Fuckhead. Come on. 2. The roll. Come on, come on. We can do it. Come on, hit him. Ah, he had a damage resistance, of course. But that's okay. That's okay. We can make this work. Okay. There we go. That was a pretty good hit, wasn't it? And he teleported. Where did he teleport to? Ah, shit. It didn't work. Damn. My master plan to set trap him did not work. Aw. That's upsetting. I'm just gonna have to ping him to death, I guess.
This is too easy.
I was really hoping that would work. It didn't have to be this way. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over here. Yeah, see? It was a good plan, yeah. No, that's alright. I've still got him at badly wounded, so that's actually not too bad. And I'm just gonna cheat my ass and keep stealthing. Because hide in plain sight is cheap as fuck. If you ever play a rogue in this game, definitely get the Shadow Dancer points. You will not regret it. Because, man, especially in this module, that has made the fucking difference. There we go. Nah, he absorbed my damage. Come on. He didn't teleport into my 1 trap left. I kind of wanted to see if he could. That's alright. Hello, sir. Stranger, I saved your ass, and this is how you're going to repay me? Really? Oh, that does explain how he ended up being the Sultan, though. Time to beat up King Solomon. Come on. He teleported again. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where is he? Oh, fuck. Why do you not teleport into my 1 less trap? Come on. Give it a try. It'd be fun. Ah. It won't work. The other one didn't work, but you know. Still. Yeah. 24 is nice, though. Near death. I might get him. Really? He's teleporting everywhere but that one. Not just for completion's sake. I want him to teleport to that one. Come on. Come on, dude. Alright. Let's hide again. Ray of Frost. Oh man, you must be out of spells if you're going that route. Improved evasion. Playing a rogue can be hard, but sometimes it is really satisfying. Did he yell something at me? I thought he did. Maybe he did not. Nope. My mistake. Oh, hey. A trap kit I can steal. Is he luring me with a trap kit? Oh, don't kill me. Don't kill me, dude. I know your name. I wish that were significant. Probably not. Also, I'm not sure if I did it on this playthrough or the other one. Come on. Can you make him run into a trap at least? Maybe. And I might try that. But he's also near death, so I might just keep pinging him to death. Because it's kind of fun. I just gotta get the right roll. And not do that. Hiding again. God, hide in plain sight is so cheap. He was supposed to teleport into that one last trap, but he did not. I mean, to be fair, the one I set over there didn't work either, so I suppose I shouldn't be too... Really? Got a lot of chain lightning. Actually, no, I think that's, like, cantrip level lightning. Chain lightning would hurt a lot fucking more. Who would have thought King Solomon's only casting cantrips at this point? Alright. I mean, I could try running up to him and stabbing him. Hello, sir. Would you like to run up and get stabbed by me? No? Okay. Okay. Alright, back to this. Really? Why do I suck at shooting him in the face? There we go. At least that did something. Can teleport again? Or just try to hit me? Hey, we could try running over here. No, fuck it. Let's try running over here. Wanna run into my cool trap of doom? It'd be fun. Come on, try it. Look at it. It's so pretty and green. Oh, he's gonna wand of fire. That's how he's doing it. I was wondering. My god, his powers are kind of overrated, aren't they? Cantrips and wands of fire? Really? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to have a wand of fire, but I'd also like to shoot him in the face. Come on. Ah! Why can't I hit him? He's not killing me. He's just being really obnoxious. And not dying when I want him to. Come on. You know what? I got one of these fucking things. Let's give it a shot. Want to squirrel a fireball? You've been fireballing me the whole fucking time. Let's do this. Huh. Oh yeah, now you're over there, you fuckhead. Come on, run into my trap, you asshole. I resisted the spell. What a dick. You wanted to free that demon? It seems you got your wish. Shit. It has no reason to wait around for you. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, well, first, let's fucking grab his... Oh, and of course it's not fucking...
I'm carrying far too much.
Oh, asshole.
Going to have to dump some of this.
I want all of his stuff, but it's gonna make me overloaded. Oh, this is dreadful. You ass. Okay. Okay, well, we definitely want that. Want the belt. Braces of Dex, yes. Magic wand. This is my greed getting in the way. Okay. Get the magic wand. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Oh, ring. I want the ring. This is a bad idea. And get me the fucking ring. Okay. Okay, now let's see if I can get the fuck out of here. Oh shit, what's heavy? What's heavy that I can drop easy? 1 pound. I'm 12 pounds over. 0.5. That actually. And anything else? Nope. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. What do I have? 0.5. Drop. Alright. Can I run? I can run. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. I don't want to get left behind. 360 seconds is not a lot of seconds, is it? Shit. I got greedy. I probably shouldn't have gotten greedy. Ah, fuck. Oh, I get to try to jump back? Oh, fuck. Wait. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad if I don't make it. I'm gonna be so sad. I don't get stuck in the past. I don't want to get stuck in the past. Yes. Ah, made it. Almighty Jin. I've defeated the Archmage. The binding magic that has held you prisoner has collapsed. Free at last. I'm in your debt. Let's talk to him. Alright, pause for reflection. Export the character. Alright, I'm in your service. Pause for reflection. Okay. I would like to autosave. Nice. Alright, since I've freed you, would you grant me a wish? Oh, I could do some shopping. Oh, that's cool. I got nothing. Damn. If I had money. Actually. These don't sell for quite as much as they did for the other guy. Okay, okay. Nah. Let's just... Alright, would you grant me a wish? Okay. Restored to my own time. Alright. It is nice that I could do some shopping if I had money. Alright. So, I've autosaved. I've exported. Let's, restore to my own time.
No, I'm carrying far too much useless garbage.
Okay, there's an ending. I'm in the palace. I am in my clothes. Perhaps things are different this time. Perhaps the guards aren't looking for the Black Hand. I have to chance it. I'm running. Because at the very beginning of the module, the guards were looking for the Black Hand. Oh, there's my dad! Father, you're alive! Is there a reason I would not be? What is the matter, my girl? It's of no importance. How did you become Sultan, then? Very well. It's good that you come before me now, for I do have a matter of great importance. One of the palace guards has informed me that you are in fact the notorious rogue known as the Black Hand. Uh-oh. I can explain. No need. I was young once myself. They used to call me the Desert Rose. It's kind of a girly name. The man standing beside me is the magistrate. He administers our laws. Oh. Hey, is that King Solomon? Or Rashad? Hello there. It does look like Rashad. And or King Solomon. You look familiar. Perhaps you've spotted me during one of your many attempts to evade capture. I mean, that could be, but he looks like King Solomon. Ah, of course. Are you here to arrest me, then? I heard you single-handedly thwarted the Brotherhood of the Eternal Flame. Is this so? How much of the timeline's still intact? It is. I can confirm that. My daughter, if the people learned of your nightly dealings, I would lose their respect, and the ability to lead them would be diminished. Okay. Furthermore, such knowledge could even lead to a civil war. Uh-oh. Father, what are you saying? Your father and I have made an arrangement. Out of gratitude for crippling the Brotherhood, and out of respect for the Sultan, I am absolving you of all your past crimes.
Well, hooray for us.
But you must swear in your life and your life of your fathers that you'll end your criminal activities and no longer be the Black Hand. I feel like I won't do that. Blast. Alright. Well, that was pretty fun. I feel like based on the fact that there's a sequel, I'm probably not really going to hold to that. But that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that very much. All right. Well, good timing. It's 3 hours stream. That's pretty good for me. I'm not a long streamer by any definition of the word. Let's see who I can raid out to. Sadly, Obs went to bed a while ago. He was on. GG, yep. I'm really happy that I finished that game for my last stream of 2023. I finished a module. That really does seem to fit really well, huh? I think so. That makes me happy. So, now I get to figure out who I want to bother. And unfortunately, because I was watching Obs, my Twitch screen is on myself. Here I am. Hello. Let's see. iZombie is playing Breath of Fire 2. I rated them recently, I think. Shareable Mirror? That's a cool name. Branded Rascal is playing Final Fantasy VII. They're usually fun to watch. Oh, I've heard of that game. Well, let's go into Braindead Rascal. They're fun. And Final Fantasy VII is always a good game to watch, especially for an end of the year. I don't know if they're planning to stream again. Probably. All right. Well, I'm going to wish you guys good night. I had fun. Thank you for watching with me, or for watching along. And Happy New Year. See you in 2024.